just need to get
just right there is fine.
under.
Oh, okay, yeah. If you need to move them,
I don't know that you necessarily want to wait till the next game night to do it, so would you be interested in a game night?
Sure. What game are you getting?
So here's what soon. I'm going to be getting a game. My brother's ordering it for me as a secondary Christmas gift because he apparently didn't like what he got me. So he got me something more.
What
But
games
the
did you
game
end up
is
getting?
called
You said you got a lot.
Genotype.
So I ended up getting
It is
Jurassic Park
made
Danger.
by a company that does
One of us is the
all
dinosaur, and the other people are trying to
science-based
playing the
games.
characters trying to get out.
Oh yeah, that was fun. It's a full adult game.
We
Hell
played
yeah.
it,
Board
the
game.
four of us.
But it's based
I was
on
very
the work
We kind of
of
fucked up a lot.
bad
can't
with the
remember
rules, so I
the
fucked up
name.
a lot.
Who did the Pea Plant
Gregory
experience?
Luke
Yeah,
Loaded.
Mendel. Who did the
Loaded. That's a
Pea
good
Plant
one.
experience.
We played it
And
with
so
Ben's
the whole
yesterday,
purpose of
I
the
think it
game
was.
is you were trying
Yeah, it has like
to
little Nerf guns with like cool
gather
dice
certain
and stuff. It's
traits
just like a
in your plants.
it's like sushi go. You have to like
And so
make
you're,
matches
I mean, it
with
actually
the
uses
sets
the,
you have, more points you have.
genotype tables.
That's
Fire
phenomenal.
Tower.
Yeah,
I
that
have
would
not
be
been
great.
able to play that one yet. Where it's
And
all
like,
about
there are things that you
controlling
can do
the
to
wind
get
and using a
change
forest fire to
Yeah.
burn
tables
down
to
the other
change,
people's
like,
uncertain fire
probability of
towers
something
and leaving
getting
yours standing. So you just
double
try to burn
dominance
the
or
forest
Nice,
in their
nice.
direction.
The arson game got
Yes.
Oh yeah, Alex.
I was like,
Yeah.
that needs to be played with Mariah at some point.
Mariah would definitely
Things that you
enjoy
can
that.
use
I ended up
for
getting side effects.
nice.
That's a really good
powers or whatever.
I don't know when
okay.
it's going to be coming in.
That's valid.
And then
Bunch of miscellaneous
It's
things.
a Kickstarter.
It's a good one.
oh,
The game I got Trey last Christmas.
Dumb Criminals.
That one was
Dumb Criminals.
freaking
We played that
hilarious.
one. Yeah, we played that one. It was pretty fun. It just has stories about crimes that were committed, like funny crimes that were committed, and you have to guess if it's true or false. And you can like put up antes of like how many of your crew members you want to put to this job, and you get a certain amount of money.
I think
for
my
it.
only criticism of that one is I feel like the way the money thing works, it makes it last too long. I feel like it should be card based. Like for every card that you guess, that you get a point. Like you keep the card like with.
Like Cards Against
We
Humanity.
are on
So,
number
yeah,
Like,
two.
exactly.
the cards are your points.
Yeah.
That would make sense, yeah, because they were at the end, and it's pretty
I
ridiculous
have
how
a
long.
new,
Yeah, long they
and I can't be
went.
played as a
It
big
just
group.
kept
I have a
going,
new,
going.
um,
Like, oh, we're in court. Get our people back.
Princess and the Bride
Other than
game.
that, it's really fun.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, it was
the Princess and the Bride storybook,
The stories
and
were-
the whole concept is
the
there's 6
stories
chapters, and there's your playmat is actually a book,
Yeah.
and so you'll open it to chapter 1, and you've got the chapter 1 mat and goals, and then if you win, you go to chapter 2. But the goal is to tell the story without being interrupted by the
Do you need
grandson.
a map?
That's so fun.
Is that the Princess Bride with Indigo Montilla?
Yes.
Are we recording hard?
Yeah.
So
Yes, we are.
if that is something
That
you're interested in
100%.
because I don't think we can play that big group either.
Yeah. My name is Indigo Montoya.
You killed my father.
Prepare to die.
I used to know the
Man,
whole
6
quote.
fingers on his left hand.
I used to know the whole quote that Wesley does when he's talking to
Shut up, Wesley.
Like the
the whole.
When he's in the bed.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
I used to know the whole thing by heart. It's been so long, I don't remember.
You've never seen that, have you?
R-A-U-S's?
What?
Princess Bride.
Rodents of Unusual Size.
Yes.
Has Andre the Giant, and
That's a
Highly
great
recommend
movie.
it is a really great movie.
Invest some time.
Is it owned by Disney?
No,
No.
it's not Disney.
Who's streaming it?
That's a Google question.
I think
Look it up.
Probably.
Or a
Is it
Roku
Max?
question.
I got Max.
Oh, it says you can watch it on Disney.
Oh.
Oh, hey, speaking of which, my parents are logged into our Hulu account.
I assumed when you asked her to log in and struggled mightily with it.
Hey.
Hi.
I had eyes. They were confirming that I was spelling things correctly, it just wasn't going.
Yeah. I guess Disney Plus is the one who's got it. I wonder why Disney has the rights to it.
Did Disney acquire their own production company?
Or it might be on Hulu, because they also
Yeah.
have Hulu.
Yep.
But Hulu didn't pop up.
No, it says it's on Disney, but it doesn't say Hulu. I thought it was on Max. I don't know why.
I think it was before.
I know a lot of them just rotate through the different streaming services.
There's too many.
They all wanted a piece of Netflix, and they didn't realize that by wanting a piece of
Thank
Netflix,
you.
they destroyed Netflix.
What they need to do is just make the whole
We got
thing
time to work.
consolidate every single movie.
That's what Netflix was.
Let's see.
as it slides down your wings.
Oh, and my brother got me 40 hanging candles. Like Hogwarts style.
Do they have the wand to
With
turn
the
them on?
wand
Oh, I
to
love
turn them
that.
on and off.
That's pretty cool.
Disney acquired Princess Bride when it acquired 20th Century Fox.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so now I have 40 hanging candles in my bedroom.
That's a great vibe.
And I had 36 like tea light ones that are remote timered and I can rechargeable. So yeah,
That's nice.
Purple and green.
my room is interestingly lit in the evenings now.
I love that.
What are you pointing? Oh,
Yeah, there you go. I do not like using big overhead lighting. So that makes my heart really happy.
I don't either. So
Trey, I would hate to ask you to stand up, but would you close that?
hold up this.
Yeah. You gotta pull it from the top.
watch your tissues.
Oh, my tissues.
Yeah. So did you guys?
I would have done it, but I didn't want to get in the way. I'm kind of short.
Well, that's why I do it.
That's
They
true.
arrive.
Well, I'm sorry. I was cooking.
Don't worry,
Apology not accepted.
you never do it.
How
so.
rude. I don't. I open it because I can reach it open.
Cooking ain't no excuse.
Alright, back to what I was doing. Get her minis.
Yeah, I gotta get
Get her.
these too.
Oh, random question that's totally unrelated to the game. You're the one that has the liches, right? From
That doesn't sound unrelated.
Totally unrelated.
the 3 liches. Those were yours, right?
The mini.
Yeah.
The one you used for Tori's.
Yeah, there's somewhere around. Like they kind of got knocked over and I was painting them, so some of them kind of like the pieces.
And
out.
Maddie.
Okay.
But they're still functional in here.
Okay, just making sure. I was just curious.
Completely unrelated to the
Totally
game.
unrelated.
Nothing to do with any
Nothing
of
to
this.
see here.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, I know we're in the middle of a
Hey.
Dungeons and Dragons game. By the way, do you have those Dungeons and Dragons minis?
You know, the liches.
You know, just so they can get out and spread their legs.
Yeah.
Spread their legs.
Yeah, spread their legs.
Gracias. Pass on mine. You're good.
Have you seen the actual like gameplay of that?
Thank you.
The-
Yes, I've watched it many times because it makes me laugh.
I love it
Yeah, I've seen
so
that.
much.
Thank you.
Spread your wings, stretch your legs.
I love that Robbie was the one who was like, "No, I know what you're meaning," and everybody else is just busy dying. Suitcases and clothing.
Is this my watch
looks
clock
delightful.
thing? Or is this your watch clock thing?
Oh, mine's
Oh, I left mine at home.
right here.
I'm passportless at the
So
moment.
it's yours,
Yes.
because mine's in my bag.
Mine's at home.
Oh, no.
Fucked up. Sitting on the kitchen table, too.
Now you can't go nowhere just because you forgot it.
Hey, I just can't leave the country.
This is why we use our no, they took it on the street. This is why we use our imagination.
You guys got enough space over there? Feels like it's pushed.
Is it?
It kind of is. Do you guys want a little more space?
I didn't
I'm
notice.
Okay.
I'm cool. We like being close to each other.
By the
Apparently.
way, we talked about it. We're probably gonna do a mini campaign feature in our campaign 1 characters at some point.
Ooh.
And we're gonna stick with the 5e rules because I know you and I talked about that on the phone. And
Yep.
I went on the whole spiel about that cantrip or whatever.
Yes, that thing is so freaking overpowered.
Would
Doesn't
I
make
need to
any
make a new
sense.
character?
No, you probably Shoshanu if that's okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Ooh, oh yeah. Sorry, I'm still getting.
Or whenever you guys.
What did we do last session again?
Alright, ready?
You know, I
Oh,
might
yeah.
want my
That's what
phone
I'm
that
gonna
has
tell
us.
information and stuff.
I'm gonna pull out my chip.
Oh, yeah, the flashback to Nordorf.
Might be a good idea.
The unicorn.
Mm-hmm. Milo had a visitor.
Okay, your notes versus my notes.
Uh-huh. Yeah. 8 lines? I have 30.
So, if you were to check Oren's diary, this is what you would find written therein.
Not that we'd ever read his diary.
Text 1.
Master, I have written letters to you recently regarding the discovery of the monster that lives in my skin. I have also spoken to one of my travel companions, Cordio, about the concerns I have about what must be done if the monster cannot be controlled. I never meant to hurt anyone. I hope you know that. I do not wish to be like the monster that plagues my dreams. We decided to go to the Babbling Vale to find a man named Ennis, who may be able to help me find the creature that killed my father and I, and who is searching for a dragon causing mischief. Once there, we found a forest of giant mushrooms, giant sloths, and many other dangerous creatures. This is surely a fitting place for a dragon to hide. We stumbled upon Ennis's camp, and with the help of a snake, Ennis himself. Of course, he fired upon us, as he seems rather addled in the head. After some discussion, he agreed to at least help me find the creature of the name Quantum. And while he wishes to kill the thing, I merely wish to discover the reason for his thoughtless actions. Shortly after this discussion, Kess's symptoms seemed to suddenly worsen. With some discussion and trial and error, Solra managed to remove the curse afflicting her, though not the crown stuck on her head. I've attached a sketch of said crown. Do you recognize the crown or have any insight to share? I worry for her. Then we discovered that Ennis is actually Pete, as the relief of Kess's symptoms allowed her to recognize him. After, of course, Azyla was caught touching Pete's piece. I worry a fight, and then there's a break, and then someone else's handwriting shows up. Much broader, pointed,
Less neat.
rougher, neat, less neat. Protect Oren. Nero protect Oren. Nero protects friends who protect Oren. Nero destroys. Pete dead. Quantum next.
We can certainly try.
I mean, he doesn't know better. And that is that.
Alright. So we return to the scene of Kess's demise. You see Cordio is so broken up about this that he's crying. You see Azyla
We kinda
looking
doubled
over
up, didn't we?
the remains of Kess. One half laying to her right, the other half laying to her left. What do you guys do?
Make sure I leveled up.
Okay.
Fetal position. Cry.
So,
What level are we supposed to be now?
10.
Excellent, I leveled up.
fuck.
Did you?
No, I did. I'm gonna go ahead and try and cast Revivify. I don't expect it to work.
Okay. Read the spell to me real quick.
You touch a creature that has died within the last minute. The creature returns to life with 1 hit point. The spell can't return a creature to life who has died of old age, nor can it restore any missing body parts.
Are you revivifying?
Kess.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that happened.
On the banana
You're not
peel.
missing any body parts, you're just torn in half. That's different.
They're all there.
They're all there.
Nothing happens.
Shit.
I have an alternative.
Okay. We're working on a very quick timeline.
My timeline is within 10 days.
Yeah, you have it!
I might be able to bring Kess back. It just, Kess may not look like Kess anymore.
Okay.
As that's happening, you guys would notice in the background Nero shrinking in size and falling to the ground where Oren just kind of seems to regain consciousness. Not like prone, but like to his knees. Coming out of whatever that was.
Kess is dead.
What happened?
Kess is dead. I couldn't revive her. Cordio has an idea. Kess got peeled like a banana. in a-
Did I?
No, you
No,
didn't do it.
no,
You didn't
not
do
you.
it. Something was in Kess.
What?
But Kess made a deal with somebody who maybe I don't. Kess got peeled like a banana.
Somebody came out of Kess and peeled her skin off like a banana peel.
But not like Kess was giving birth. More like
Horrifying.
Kess was being peeled. Like the banana. Peeled. The banana.
And Azyla's just gonna puke.
What?
How much do you need for reincarnation?
It's a great question.
And you do see the remnants of Kess, like something within her grabbed the sides of her face and ripped her in half.
1,000 gold.
The bow is also gone.
Well, I'm not upset about that. Did the person take it?
You didn't see that.
Would I have seen it?
No.
With his 29 passive perception.
You're how high your perception
Did he
is.
spot it?
I only need a piece of a dead humanoid. I do not need all of a humanoid.
So you want me to put a piece of
And
her
then
in
you
the
hear a
body?
voice
We're going to
say,
hold on to as much as Kess as possible, but
Carl.
I don't need...
Carl.
Where is
Carl there?
And you see the little... what is
It's the
it
same
called?
one as before, right?
Yeah.
The Lemire demon?
Yeah.
Lemire.
And got the cowboy hat on.
Oh,
Can you
it's
speak
him.
demon?
Their
They speak abyssal.
intelligence is,
Is
if
it-
possible, in the
Like
They,
negative.
they understand what you're saying, but they can't speak to you at all. They have an intelligence of 1.
Carl.
Alright, so I need 8,000 gold right now. If we want to bring Kess back.
How much do you have?
Get him looking through Kess's pockets. How
Let's
much
see,
gold
I
does Kess
have in my pockets
How
10
much
gold.
gold do you have?
I've got 126. Oh, and a platinum. So
136.
We're gonna check to see how much
Platinum
gold
is 10
Kess
gold.
has,
10 gold,
because
yeah.
Kess is the reason that Kess got peeled like a banana, so if Kess can
I
pick...
have 1.
Gold?
Literal 1 gold.
1 gold.
I'm gonna go check Pete's body. How much gold does he
How
have?
much gold does Pete have?
Well, a lot of his belongings got destroyed except for the magical items. There's no gold left.
Is anything worth 1,000 gold? Can we just give things that are worth money?
No. Because it's technically not money I
How do
need.
you not
It's just-
have...
To save us the shopping trips, we use the money.
You had so
Monetary
much
cost.
gold!
That's a good question. I don't know where it went.
Nero didn't
But I have
really
one.
go like farm gold or something, did he?
If you want to help us bring Kess back, we
need
need
gold.
gold.
It's also not like this is a right now thing. We just have to cut off a piece of Kess's body and then we can do this later too.
We can bring Kess's whole body. I only technically need a piece, but the more I have of her, the better.
Alright, so I'm gonna pick Kess's body
How
up.
long do
Also
you
very
have?
small.
10 days.
Yeah, I'm gonna take something.
I have room
From
in
my bag.
my magical bag of holding.
I do too. I'm gonna wrap Kess's body so that it's kind of like pulled together. So like, and then we're gonna put her in a bag of holding.
Father?
I offer you my bag of holding. Because it's always easier to like put something big like that in the bag together.
Hopefully
Okay.
Kess doesn't suddenly revive and then it's stuck in the bag of holding.
How much air is in the bag?
It's
10
too much
minutes?
work. Can we
Okay, so
put a
every
straw
10
in it?
minutes. Every 10 minutes. Who's really good at keeping time? Who's really good at keeping
Nobody.
time?
I'm gonna grab the straw that Pete was using to
Why
go
are we
for the
concerned
thing,
about time?
and then I'm gonna give you the straw and just
In case
Because
everyone's
I want to
ever
make
finds
sure that I
something.
check the bag
Just-
every 10
just
minutes.
keep this-
Because we don't know why she died.
Just-
what came out of
just
her.
keep this in.
I don't think she's coming back since she's in two
Hey,
pieces.
just keep this in the
It's
hole,
Yeah.
and it will facilitate. That's fine.
Is it
Okay.
just two pieces, or is
Is
it
the dragon
peeled, like,
dead?
4 different pieces?
No, we haven't got there yet.
So the skin is in 2 pieces, but
Okay.
there's bone pieces and.
Do we do the dragon now or do we get to town?
That's a
You guys already killed the dragon.
Oh shit, we did. Okay.
Yeah.
My bad.
That was
Dragon's
what
dead.
facilitated
Oh, shit.
Kess's change.
Yeah.
So I cast a
Where's the
5th
dragon's lair?
level Revivify on her.
It'll have gold.
Would that have done anything to like help
the
knit
dragon
the
can't-
body together?
Well,
No.
I don't know the second.
No, that's not how that works. I don't think.
Did we find the dragon in its lair? Or
No,
did
he
it
came
find
to us.
Yeah.
So do we even know where the dragon's lair is?
Shit, we might be able to find gold there.
That's literally what I'm saying.
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
I'll fly
you
up
fly?
and look around.
Oh, I can levitate now too.
Can you carry me up there? Because I think earlier I was rolling better for something. And I don't know why I was rolling better. Hold on.
I can also have a flying speed.
I
Of 20.
start levitating you.
What?
Okay.
When I'm in my
Do
story
you want to
form.
roll help?
Help.
And I'll just fly up
You
and
wanna
kind of
help me?
scan the
While in
horizon.
the dragon story
I
form.
mean, sure. I straight up just like lift you 60 feet in the air.
Okay. Can I roll?
I'm concentrating, by the way.
perception or survival to see
Okay, yeah, absolutely.
see if we can find what looks like a cave.
Sure.
Would I roll perception as well?
Yeah, if you'd like to look.
18 and 5, so 23.
Okay.
That's not considering a saving throw, right?
No.
Okay. So
And I already put that in for you.
Okay. So it does automatically?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
My perception to locate is 27.
Okay.
Screw that.
I'm not perceiving.
Oh, I didn't find shit with my nat 1.
You are distraught, to
I
say
am
the
fucking
least.
distraught.
Also, I am going to use my Rod of the Pact Keeper. Shit, did I already do this today? Or was that already checked?
Would you guys like to hear what you found?
Yes.
Yes, sorry.
Okay, no, you're good. It occurs to the two of you that Pete spent a lot of time, Ennis spent a lot of time under the water. And you notice that there are some air bubbles that appear in kind of like the middle of this swamp area.
Excellent, let's go.
Alright. This is where I come in handy.
And this was around where the trap was laid for the dragon as well.
I'm going to wild shape into a swimming creature. Which one do I want to do? I probably want to do the octopus that can also breathe air.
We're back to that?
Yes, because he can breathe air for an hour if as needed, and he has a swim speed and can breathe underwater.
Whenever you indicate, I will bring you down.
Here you bring it down? Yeah, so I'm going to wild shape into a giant octopus that starts looking into the water.
Okay. So with that high of a perception check, is anybody assisting Cordio as he dives into the water as an octopus?
I will.
I go with him. I don't need to breathe.
Okay, alright. So, you guys start to clear out this thick moss, and you realize that the reason the dragon was attracted to this place was because its lair was hidden sort of underneath this pond. And you clear it out, and you see what looks like a cave underneath. And you see a couple of treasure chests that are about yay big. There's two of them.
My big old suction cup's just going to peel it back open.
Okay, make a strength check for me, please.
Guidance.
Is it
So-
just strength or will this be athletics?
When I
Athletics is fine.
Fantastic.
When I was leveling up my character, I was going back through, I missed an option. So I can take a feat. Would you allow me to take Shadow Touched? It's a weird one because it increases one of my scores by 1. Either Wisdom or Charisma or Intelligence. But then it says that I learn the Invisibility spell. And one first level spell of your choice. But can I even do that if I'm not a spellcaster?
Yeah, you can do
You
that.
can, yeah.
Okay.
That makes you a spellcaster. You just remember you can't do it when you're raging.
Right.
Okay.
19.
Okay, you are successful. You open it and you see some gold inside.
I'm gonna start taking the gold and counting it. How
Okay.
much gold?
So
How
it
long
takes,
can you hold your breath?
is anybody going to investigate while you count the second chest?
Are you gonna open the next one?
Yeah. I'm also going to peel open the next one.
Okay, make another athletics check.
Do you want me to guide you again?
I would love for you to guide me again.
If you touch me, yeah, we'll cast guidance on you through your tentacle. That's not great.
That's going to be a 11.
Okay. This one's kind of caked in moss, so it takes you a lot more time. And you pull a muscle and take 1 point of damage.
Oh no, one of my 52 octopus hit points.
Hey, that was the cuts.
I only need 50 cuts.
But you notice that there are also gold items inside this as well. Gold coins.
I'm gonna
I'm just gonna tip it up and have you hold open the bag.
I'm gonna grab your portable hole and open it. And we're just gonna
Dum,
dump the
dum,
load
dum,
in.
dum, 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 dum.
Does water go in?
How does a portable
Dum,
hole
dum,
work
dum, dum,
underwater?
dum, dum.
Yeah, how does
Because
it?
wouldn't it create
I'm gonna open
Like
it
a
upside
like
down.
a suction?
No,
Or
so
is it voluntary? Like you get to
I don't know, but what
That's
I'm
a
doing.
little
So you know,
hole.
like when you
Yeah,
bring
it's just a hole.
a cup of water down, the air pocket
Oh,
inside of it. I'm
Live
gonna
at
open it
500
upside
pounds,
down,
so
Uh-huh.
and then I'm just gonna close it around it, and then I'm gonna close it again.
Okay.
plus also live at 500 pounds. Water of 500 pounds cannot. It's going to be a lot less than what will fill the bag.
You find a
Right.
collective
Right.
400 gold between the two chests.
Can we investigate the layer to see if there's anything else?
It's a relatively small layer. You think this dragon just started building.
Section
8 legs, it's all feeling everywhere.
You find some like useless household items and some bodies and a couple stuff like that, but
Look at my stuff.
nothing else
Isn't it
of
neat?
further use.
Do I find a fork?
Collection's
There
complete.
There are no forks.
Damn it. You said household
Dingle
items.
hoppers.
Thingamabob?
I guess I meant like cups.
Oh,
No.
Is there a dingle hopper?
What is that?
It's a fork.
No.
Nothing else?
No.
Are we absolutely positive?
Yes.
God says so, so I'm going to head back up.
What are we gonna do about Kess?
Well, we need to go back to town. If we can't find the...
How much gold do we have between all of us?
We have enough to bring her back, but
Do
were we
we?
gonna? We have the 400 gold that we just found. Do you want to stay in Octopus, or do you want to come back to Cordio so
I
everybody else can hear you?
136.
I'm back to Cordio.
You're 136. How much gold do you have?
She in front.
Yes.
Ripped.
Hey.
We can fix her.
We
we
can
can
fix
fix
her. We need gold.
How
How
much
much
do you
gold
have?
do you have? Gold, please.
Gold.
Gold to fix
Gold.
Kess.
Fix Kess.
We need 500.
Specifically, 464
Is
gold.
that including Kess's 1 gold?
463 gold. You're contributing to this effort, damn it.
Not much.
That's okay.
But-
how much do you have?
Can sell.
How much gold do you
How
have
much
on
gold
you right
do you
now?
have?
$152.
You have 152 gold. How
So we
much
still
platinum?
need 311.
6.
Okay. We can make the 311. We have 311 gold.
Wait, so hold on.
152 plus 60. If she includes her 6 platinum.
Oh, plus the extra 6? No, hold on.
Plus
What?
6 platinum, so add 60 gold. So 152, so 210 or 212 for Azyla.
Okay, so
Math
hold on.
is
I've got
hard.
156. How much? I'm losing my ever 11
Platinum
money
is 10 gold, so 152 plus 60 is 212.
212. I have 136.
We've pulled 400.
You pulled 400.
Kess
I
had
didn't
one.
catch the. It was 6 platinum, and so I was so confused. So minus. So we're still short 252.
We can give 252. We got 252.
Does that include the 1 from Kess?
We have 251.
Gotta make sure.
Okay.
Is the one from Kess like special? Does it have any emblems on it?
Does it?
No.
Where's your gold go, buddy?
That's what I'm wondering too.
Did she steal your gold after ripping you apart?
Rob me?
You don't know how you lost all your gold?
D&D, no. I've
She
never
knew she
won.
needed the 1,000. We needed the 1,000 to bring her back.
Alright. So it sounds like you guys have enough. What
Do
guys
you
gonna
want to
do?
go ahead and cast Reincarnate, or do you want to... It's going to take you an hour.
It will take me an hour.
Can
So I would take away my 152 and my 0 or 6 copper, right?
Platinum.
6
That
platinum,
one.
yeah.
That one. What was I looking at?
So, what were we doing? The 261?
And for context, it's 1,000 gold OC of rare oils and unguents worth at least 1,000 gold.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's what we talked about years ago. So, I'm fine with that. So, it's going to take you an hour to cast this?
Takes you an hour to cast.
Alright.
Oh, shit. Okay, before you
That's-
do
I'm just-
that, should we reach out to anybody? Can we get a message to Kess's family?
We don't know Kess's family.
We don't know Kess's
None
family.
of us know his name.
Can I? Yeah, that was 100% what I was asking. Fuck.
One step
Eilistrae's
at a
not gonna
time.
be able.
That's Kess. Kess can contact Kess's family if she needs. When we
I'm
bring
gonna
her
laugh
back.
if Kess comes back as an orc.
I laugh if Kess came back as a dark elf, because I'm pretty sure she can't said her mother's an elf.
Yeah! Come home as a drow! Your mom's gonna be so pissed!
Hi, Mom! Who the fuck are you?
Alright, so if you're going to start on the ritual, is there anything that anybody wants to do within the next hour while you guys wait and stand guard?
Kess's body is on the ground in front of me. 'cause
I
I'm
want to
eating.
clean off Kess's body so that way it's not covered with blood, to the best of my ability.
Okay.
Also, I would like to point out, for Zach in particular, for reincarnate, the soul has to be willing.
Yep.
Okay.
I just wanted to make that abundantly clear.
Is
Because
it-
Revivify is like CPR.
If the target soul isn't free or willing to do so, the spell fails.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So the spell
I just-
soul also has to be free.
Yep.
We just wanted to put that, or I wanted to put that on your radar.
Gotcha. Appreciate
Unfortunately, it's
the
not the
heads
CPR spell where you don't get a choice.
No, I tried
Alright, so while
Revivify.
he's doing that and she's cleaning, do the two of you want to do something during that hour?
I would be scouting around and kind of just like finding different areas of the forest to see if there's any other caves and
Okay.
just items and kind of just scouting around.
Roll a perception check for me.
This is going to be my second time doing Revivify in a campaign.
Reincarnate?
Reincarnate in a campaign.
What was the first time?
up. Cocoon Daddy.
Strat.
Coon Daddy.
Oh.
18.
Didn't you do it as Oliver?
You didn't do.
I did
You
it
did
as
too, as-
reincarnate.
Wish I could cast any other spell.
So
Didn't you do it as Oligu?
you find a small
As
cave
Olga?
Okay.
with
Reincarnate.
drapings
Reincarnate.
of moss.
Not the
Okay.
spell.
It looks like the dragon was just getting started
So the
making
dragon's a
that
different
fort
race?
here.
Mm-hmm.
You find an additional 70 gold.
You did.
Nice.
Didn't you do?
That was the spell that was in the amulet.
Oh, I did it in the amulet. That's right. It was the amulet that did it.
Hey, look, this is the first time you're doing it as an actual spellcaster.
That's just pretty
with
much
actually
what I'll be
on your
doing is
spell
just
list.
wandering around.
This is the third time I'm reincarnating somebody. Assuming it works.
Instead of killing somebody?
Oren, would you like to do anything during that process?
No, I'm just giving them money.
I will help you to the best of my ability.
Just basically make sure everybody gives me a wide berth and doesn't get my way.
I'm also like petting down your brow when you get sweaty.
So I call out to the stars.
I still
Okay.
have 9 silver.
Alright. The hour passes. The body begins to reassemble. And you see like a cocoon of celestial energy begin to form around it. I'd like Zach to roll D100, please.
Can I use your Strahd one? I want to use the cursed one.
You want to use this one?
Yeah, the cursed one.
The cursed one.
I thought about getting one of those instead of the too many dice.
16?
Whichever one uses best guess, that's on top.
16.
Interesting. Okay. So the
Roll the
cocoon opens up and you see a female mountain dwarf. But you see the eyes are kind of glossed over, like there's no soul there.
Oh fuck.
But the body begins to breathe naturally. But it's clear that there's nobody home.
Guess if we're fucking willing and we just spent 1,000 gold on you.
See, this is why we need to have somebody who can speak with them. You need a cleric and a druid in a party so that way they can speak to the dead person and be like, are you willing or are you free before you spend 1,000 gold.
There's my body.
Can I lay a hand on her head
Ow.
and reach
Ow.
out?
What?
Why is it burning?
Oh. Oh. Oh boy.
Yeah, how does my arm feel?
Does Kess still have her phoenix tattoo?
Yep.
Is it also burning?
Is it glowing?
It is glowing.
Can I touch it? Is it hot?
Yeah, it's hot. It's like it's not a hot, unbearable heat that you're all beginning to feel. It's like having a cat laying on you, feeling like that body heat. It's only that I could only reference.
Like
I
a
can make.
heat pad?
Yeah, I like a heat pad.
This isn't going to turn me into ash and make me reborn, is it?
Maybe I hope not. So I had a hand on Kess's head. Can I try and, even though my arm is burning and that probably hurts quite a bit, use detect? Damn it.
Detect life.
No.
Detect soul.
I have a different character with that spell. Fuck, never mind. I'm just gonna pet your head. Gonna start giving you dwarvish braids. To really help you
You gotta
embrace.
have a braided beard.
But your guys' tattoos continue to feel hot to the touch.
Can I,
Why is my arm hot?
if I dip it in the water, does it steam?
No,
Damn it.
not that hot.
Is there something we're supposed to do?
Like, I'll touch it.
Does her arm have a mark on it?
Hey,
It's
guys.
still the matching tattoo that each of you have.
There's someone approaching.
Ooh, okay, put Kess in the...
In the...
In the hole?
So I'm gonna give you a straw. Put the straw in the hole so it's not completely closed so that there's airflow so Kess can still breathe.
Kess.
You
So
hear,
Kess is in
you hear
there.
what he says. Somebody's approaching.
I'm gonna fly up in the trees to get an aerial view.
What do I see?
It's either that or I can
Are
levitate
you-
Kess.
So is anybody gonna hide or anything like that?
I'm standing
I'm
in front
going
of the
to
cocoon.
stealth and hide.
Okay. So if anybody's doing a stealth roll.
I'm gonna start levitating and hiding in mushroom.
Okay.
Well, I rolled a 12 plus 14, so 26.
Okay.
I have a plus 14 to stealth now.
Ooh.
Yeah. Sneaky.
I'm just holding my bow in front of where Kess was.
Make a perception check.
25.
Okay.
I rolled 19.
16 plus 9, help math.
16
15.
plus 9. 16 plus 9.
25.
There
Thank
you go.
you. That.
You see a figure approaching on a horse.
Is it a unicorn?
It's hard to see. It looks like a very bright white horse.
I'm just hiding.
Is this Milo? Did we just turn his daughter into a dwarf?
Do I get any feelings that it's an enemy friendly or
Is it a
that I
frenemy?
recognize it?
How well did you roll?
25.
This individual doesn't appear to be. Wow. Doesn't appear to be aggressive at all. In fact, there's something familiar about this individual, but you can't quite put your finger on it.
I'm going to try to stealthily go closer to get a better look, but I'm
Okay.
still in the treetop area.
As you make eye contact with her, can you describe what she sees? Riding the unicorn.
Yes. So as you look down, so what'd you roll for your stealth?
25.
Oh, I see you.
Oh, no, I didn't roll stealth.
You rolled stealth, didn't you?
I rolled perception.
I rolled a 25
Oh.
stealth.
I rolled a 26 stealth.
Because you're trying to sneak on me, right?
29
So we
is my
matched.
stealth.
So
Beats it.
Or,
I would say
yeah.
with the assistance of the unicorn, you would beat it.
he points up at the horn.
How the fuck did
What are
you
you
get into
doing
Ivalice? Unimportant. That's not the
So as
Can
you
I
look
roll,
down,
That is the real
before he gets
question,
too
isn't it?
close,
Yep.
when I see him, can I roll perception to see if I realize that he's
who I am.
Kess's father?
Can I roll
like,
insight for
recognize, like, the facial similarities?
Kess takes after her mom.
Sure.
There's no
that?
similarities.
Can I do an insight?
Yeah.
Would it be nature, or would it be perception? I don't care either. Or, well, I want perception.
Okay.
17.
It looks nothing like her.
Okay.
Nothing like her.
Speaking of which, what does she see? What do they see?
So, as you get closer, you see a beautiful unicorn. And atop, you see a man, a human, with short red hair and he's wearing beautiful white leather armor with what looks to be corn husks going up the ribs. Very, very, very elegant, very demure.
Very mindful.
Very mindful, and he's riding what seems to be with a
Can I
purpose,
check out?
and he
Same.
sees you. Azyla, it's me. It's Qrux, your guardian angel.
You would recognize him after getting a good look at him as the man that you saw in your vision, leaving you as a baby in the barn.
We're doomed.
Come on, come down here. I gotta talk to everybody. I see you all. No need to hide, my children. No need to threaten
I'm
me.
gonna start.
Now it
I'm a
depends.
friend. I'm an ally.
I'm gonna descend until I'm standing right in front of you.
Okay, I'm gonna write up.
Okay.
I'll just kind of float down.
Crux is
And
the
you,
inventor?
all of you hear in your head
Which one was
from the
Crux?
unicorn, I am Fluttershy. We mean no harm.
I love
You
my
come
little
in,
pony.
please.
We
Yes.
come in peace.
Me and Fluttershy come in peace. We're on a mission.
Hi, Fluttershy. And Krux.
That's correct.
I need OC. I need a reminder. Which one was Crux?
I am a champion of the Changebringer. Do you recognize me? From your character. Yep, from
Orion.
Orion's Crux, his alternate. Yeah. The guy who wasn't real.
Like I sound like you sounded like,
It's QURX,
but I was
right?
like, okay.
Huh? Q.
Make sure I remember that spelling.
R-U-X.
Qrux. Qrux.
I wonder how this
Like
works. So are you?
Qrux.
Have you come down from the celestial realm then? Is that what's going on?
Is that an OC question?
Yes.
Or is Oren asking me? Yes. Oh, you'll find out.
Good God.
Hi.
Hello, my children.
I'm not
My
your
name
child.
is Qrux. Well, you're all the children of the Changebringer, and I'm a champion of the Changebringer.
Congratulations.
So in a way,
Do
you're
you
all-
smell like pickles?
Do I smell like pickles?
This is an OC question.
no,
have to differentiate
no
that.
pickles.
Damn
Don't
it.
smell any pickles.
Okay.
That's the other champion of the Changebringer.
No, it should. You should have asked it.
Do you smell like pickles? What smells like pickles?
I understand. Well, so I've heard of your recent demise of one of your fellow companions.
Yeah,
Yes.
a fellow dwarf.
2 hours ago.
I look over and I see I see that.
Yeah.
Does that seem to be a problem to me? Is that going to be a problem with what I've been instructed to do?
Nope. This.
Okay.
In fact, it probably helps.
Oh.
But
Wow.
the
You guys already
dwarf
got
is
started.
In the bag.
Yeah, we
The dwarf is
put
in
the
the
dwarf
bag.
in the bag.
Oh,
So
I
you
can't
don't
see
see
the
the
dwarf.
dwarf.
Oh, I can't see.
We.
You just see the carcass.
How do you know that 2 hours
Just,
ago somebody
In
died?
vision.
What'd you say?
You saw him in Yishta's vision.
Uh-huh.
Okay. How do
Me,
you...
baby.
He made a baby?
I'll clarify. See,
Okay.
I am a champion of the Changebringer, as I told
As
you,
you said,
and
this
as
is
one
the
of our
first time.
missions, it was really my idea.
Uh-huh.
I saw that Asmodeus had given birth to 2 children, and I wanted to save them from their.
Asmodeus gave birth to 2 children?
Well, I mean, he made somebody pregnant. Don't get all wrapped up in the technicals. But anyway, she was one of those children from Asmodeus, and I saved her. Me and Goober, another champion of the change group.
That's phenomenal.
Uh-huh.
But we were asking about 2 hours ago
What about 2 hours ago?
when our compatriot died.
Right. Well,
Was peeled like a banana.
yes, the Changebringer has seen
I'm so glad I wasn't here.
this tragedy and has
Yeah. I would
sent
not-
me
on my
to
way.
help change it. I'm on a mission to go save Kess's soul.
Oh, okay, good.
needs
Because we have the body,
Oh, you do?
but she's a little different. I guess
Where's she at?
can we open up this?
You're gonna see me pull a dwarf out of my bag with the straw in her mouth, and I take the straw out.
she's a little different now.
She wasn't quite all there.
She's
No, we were
fast.
trying to figure out how to transport her.
She's taller
Magic
than
Bag
I
was about the
remember.
best we
Zach,
could
do you want to just think about what Kess would look like as a dwarf?
I'm gonna have to think about that.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, it alters the appearance altogether, right? It's not like it would
Yeah.
be like
Yeah.
Kess's appearance
Yep.
as a
As a-
dwarf. It would be like
Yeah.
whatever.
It's a whole new body and
Yeah.
a whole new race.
I don't know if you guys ever seen Invasion of the Body Snatchers, but so the features are still like processing, loading, if you will.
Gotcha.
Does Cass have a beard? This is the number one concern.
Not yet.
Not
Not
yet.
yet.
Oh.
She's too young.
You
Alright.
can think about that.
Yeah, so I had to think about
She's
that.
got some dwarf braids.
What
What
are
I was doing that.
Would her age be the same?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
She's a very young dwarf.
Don't dwarves age slower?
They have a longer lifespan.
Right.
Probably about
So
the same
I think-
lifespan as a.
would they become adults
I
at like
think
18?
their adolescent is the same time, but they just live a lot
They just
longer.
live longer.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry. What were you? What is your purpose for being here?
Well, the Changebringer has decided to spare your friend. Well, it turns out that that lady who emerged out of Kess.
Peeled like the banana.
Yes, yeah, I know, it's horrific. Her real name is Adia.
The mattress.
She's a sorceress, an evil sorceress. She tried to destroy and take over Nardorf, E-D-E-A.
E-D-E-A-A.
No, E-D-E-A.
Okay.
His mother?
No,
Who's
Adia is
mom?
not your mom.
No, no. No, her name is Amulet.
No.
Amulet.
Annabelle.
Annabelle.
All the A's. Give me the A's. Hard to keep track of. I do know an Amulet, though.
Annabelle,
she's
Amulet, Azyla,
Artemis.
Artemis.
I didn't realize that.
Well, so this sorceress made a deal because she's long dead. She was supposed to stay dead, but she made a deal with like a devil named Anima. So yeah, I know it's a horrible name. Anima took her down, and as a prize, as a constellation prize for giving the sorceress the power to like get back to her realm and become living again. She wanted a pure soul, and Kess is as pure as they come. So that was the trade. So as of this moment, I hate to tell y'all, but Kess is currently being tortured by Anima.
So, let me get this. Was the sorceress her warlock patron?
Well, I mean, it turns out that's not what she thought, but it turns out, yeah.
Well, yeah, she thought it was available.
We
knew it
gathered, but
wasn't
we just couldn't
available.
convince her otherwise.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Well, yeah, she tricked her, and
We gathered.
yeah, so she just took advantage of her naivete.
We
So-
also gathered.
So Kess is currently being plagued by a everlasting enema.
That's correct, yeah. It's never ending.
Is it? Are you
Anima
sure
just
it's not
keeps going and going and going and going.
Anima with an A, like an anima.
I'm pretty sure it's Anima.
Okay.
Anima might
How
be
do
a
you
different
think
one.
it's spelled,
Anima.
Syra?
A-N-I-M-A.
But you know we're always going to say it enema.
It's
Oh.
Anima.
I know. I don't know how I didn't see that
It's a
one
demon.
coming. I mean,
There's nothing that we can do as DMs to
The
prepare
detective task force was on purpose. I was waiting for somebody to pick that one up. This one was not on purpose.
So Kess's soul is currently being plagued by enema,
That's correct.
and
Eternally.
Adia, the sorceress,
Yes,
which
that's
I feel like she should actually be called the mattress. I can't tell you why; it just feels right.
All right.
So she's now free in this world.
Yep. Uh-huh.
So we have two things that we need to accomplish: is we need to get Kess's soul back from being
Tortured by Anima.
perpetually enema. Yeah.
Yep. That's right.
And we have to stop the sorceress before she wreaks havoc on Ivalice.
Ask Father Free
Yeah.
Kess.
Ask for.
I
Ask
don't know that
Asmodeus.
Daddy's gonna help.
That won't help. See, their deal was within their
Devils
standards
make
of laws. Like, whatever they consider to be lawful, that was their laws. It was an even trade. And the sorceress did get what she asked for, so we're going to have to kind of forcefully break that agreement.
What kind of demon is Anima?
Anima?
It's a devil.
Well, let me think about it.
So,
That was a good transition.
Anima is a sorrowful creature of darkness and death, split into two aspects. The upper aspect is constantly bound by her immense chains, while the lower aspect breaks her chains in order to physically assault their enemies.
Is a sorrowful
I'd describe
creature of
That
darkness and
doesn't
death.
answer my question of what type of devil.
Well, that was Anima. Anima's a little bit different, but kind of the same. I think they're brothers. Or sisters.
They are a celestial devil. Lawful evil.
Have we ever heard of her before?
Nope.
So how do we get there?
First, OC, has the the last sentence of your mission statement been answered yet? Or
it's a surprise.
it's still okay? So I still don't know.
Yeah.
But she didn't instruct me to find them, did she?
She gave you a scroll for that.
Okay, right.
How did you get to Ivalice?
I helped, says the unicorn. Fluttershy.
Fluttershy, could you walk through the barrier? You teleported through the barrier.
Yep.
Fluttershy, are you a god?
Don't be shy.
I'm a titan.
Are you the Titan of Love?
Yes. I figured it was time for me to come home.
Can I give you a hug?
Sure, I love hugs.
Excellent. I'm gonna go give Fluttershy a hug. But I'm short, so I'm only hugging his front legs. Well, hi. Is that why our arm was
Burning?
burning?
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
It wasn't like a
wasn't
painful
painful.
burning. It was just
It was
like hey, this is warm.
disconcerting.
Yeah, nice and warm.
This part of my arm's been sitting in the sunbeam for too long.
Yeah. Okay. Yes.
Who were people you left?
Well, yeah. Well, so you want to talk about that now?
Yes.
So,
Took from
yeah,
parents.
right. Satan, right? Pretty much. The Lord of the underworld. I was trying to save you.
Daddy.
Well, I feel like, yeah, right, Daddy. I feel like
the
Daddy
dolphin
Devil
say that?
wasn't going to be a good daddy.
They
He
left
was going to raise you to
for
be
dead.
To be evil. Who left for dead? Oh, you mean the people I left? Well, I didn't know they were so cruel, and they seemed like a nice
So-
couple. I spent a little bit of time researching into them, but it was hard to find. Trust me, you have no idea how hard it was to find a couple that was Dragonborn and Minotaur. You know how hard that was to find? I searched up and down trying to make your childhood make sense.
You don't believe in interspecies adoption?
It didn't work.
You don't believe in interspecies adoption?
What do you mean I don't believe in it? I handed her over to be adopted by
The
these
people who
two,
made sense?
by the two people, because
Rather
they couldn't have a baby naturally, but
Maybe
they
that
really
was-
wanted a
maybe
baby.
Maybe that was for the best.
Well, I see that now. Hindsight is 2020.
So you
I
took
heard it's 1614.
Because space
you took
for
Azyla.
best.
Okay. So you took Azyla from Asmodeus
That's correct.
and the mother?
So I wasn't able to save the mother.
You weren't
The
able to
mother
save
didn't
the
want to
mother.
be saved.
You're right. Well, I asked, but she said she was fine here.
Has she had any
Is
more
what she
children?
wanted. So what did happen to the one-horned devil? Like, why wasn't I able to save him, or did I?
He was taken away during the battle. You don't know what happened to him.
Okay. So he just kind of disappeared throughout
Yeah.
the battle. Okay. I wasn't able to save her brother either. Unfortunately. Not that we didn't try, but I mean, we're fighting like the Lord of the Underworld. Like,
No, I
It was quite-
you were
quite the
fighting
battle.
Daddy. You don't have to explain
Right.
that to me.
we were lucky enough to get out with her. So I took her to some people where I thought that her appearance would make sense and that she would be safe and be wanted. But it turns out that they weren't ready for a child yet, so to speak. So they pretty much
Seem like the
instantly.
optimistic type.
I mean, look, I only had 2 couples to choose from. The other one was very weird. Okay, that was the most normal couple I could find of a Dragonborn and a Minotaur.
They left by cave for bear.
Left you by a cave for a bear to eat?
Yes.
Were you raised by the bear?
No.
Bandits.
Turned out there were bandits in there. I wasn't allowed to intervene from that point. I had done what I was allowed to do by the Changebringer, but I kept an eye on you. I kept an eye on you.
So
Made sure you got where you needed
good
to go.
intentions, road to hell. You were already there. I understand. Could I just suggest that maybe in the future you should work with a board of people who can help you figure out the adoptive parents ahead of time.
I mean, Changebringer's got some limited resources. She's kind of up and coming god, if you know what I mean.
You gotta ask around. So let me just.
I'm new to
gonna-
this, so I'm open for.
I understand,
criticism.
and you're doing great. You're doing your best, and I appreciate that.
appreciate
In the in the future, if you have another child who you are taking from their parents
Right.
to give to another set of parents,
Take from the devil to give to
the devil,
some parents.
to
Well,
the
I
people who
didn't
are
know
going to
that.
leave
Well, they
a
were-
child by a bear's cave.
Well, I mean, wasn't it that they were going to be persecuted if they kept you because you were like an abomination in their people's eyes or something like that?
You're calling her she's
no,
not an
I said her people's eyes.
Just cause
Said
space.
That's what they did. Well, I'm just trying to make sure. I mean, it wasn't that they were just like horrible people.
I'm sorry, what does this have to do with rescuing Kess?
Yeah, we're getting
sorry.
sidetracked.
All right, well, I wasn't the one who pried.
There are a lot of people at fault here.
But we're not all
think-
perfect.
I think
Not a
it's-
perfect angel.
I think Azyla is. It makes sense that she has questions, but let's hold
Right.
off because I think Qrux Corn here is going to be with us for a while.
Is it Qrux Corn Blower?
Crack corn husk.
You know, I actually never had a last name. I'm just Krux. You just call me Krux.
Can we call you Crux?
I'm gonna call you Husky.
Corn Hub?
Crux
Husky?
corn on cob.
Husky.
I mean, fair enough. That's
Crux
fine.
Corn Hub?
Crux Corn Hub. I like that. That's pretty nice. Corn Hub. Well, so we gotta get ourselves to where Anima is, and I have a way to do that. So I need to know, because you said the answer to that question is within one of those scrolls.
Mm-hmm.
One of those scrolls, if I'm understanding correctly, gets us to where we need to go.
Yep.
To confront Anima.
Yep.
And the other one is for, I thought, Kess. Or am I wrong? Am I thinking about that one wrong?
It is.
Do you
for
have a
the
way to
su-
get us back?
The second scroll is for the surprise.
Gotcha. Okay. that makes
Do you have a way to get us back?
I will take care of
I
that.
mean, yeah, of course.
Oh,
you think
just
I came unprepared?
Do we have time to take a rest because we're kind of tired? We just fought a
Yeah,
dragon.
I need a.
Oh, you guys feel pooped?
A little
Yeah,
bit.
I need a nap. I need a long nap.
You know, long nap?
I need at least 6 hours of downtime.
How much time do I feel like? I mean, because it's that she's just being tortured by Anima over and over and over again. There's no like.
Yeah, I mean,
There's no time crunch. It's an eternity thing.
It's just
probably,
how long do we
probably
want
better
to?
to not put it off for weeks.
A day is
She's gonna
okay.
come back a whole different person.
Otherwise, this is it's gonna be what happened to, oh god, what was his name? The guy we left getting tortured by the. Who was tortured in the like
Andreas?
leggings?
The wizard?
Yeah.
Oh, the
Sorbo.
Sorbo.
Well, maybe
We'll
let's
get to
not-
him. We'll get to him. We'll get to it.
We'll get there when we get there.
Priorities. So I have a scroll. So once we guys, get your long rest and everything, take your time. It's fine. I got a scroll of soul walking that allows 6 of us to travel into purgatory and into the Shadowlands where we can find Anima. That's where we can rescue Kess.
Is this going to be a thing of we appear in front of Anima, or we appear there and we have to go find Anima once we're there?
Well, I'm new to
The
this,
second thing.
but I'm pretty sure it's the second one.
Okay.
Thank you for
Okay.
In Shadow Plane.
But maybe the first.
Still have clothes and weapons.
Yes,
Yeah, we won't be naked.
So-
no, we'll
but
be
if you
clothed.
fall in battle, you will be returned to your body.
So, a follow-up question is, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is 6 Shutterfly or is 6 Syra?
Wait, there's.
I can stay behind and guard the bodies.
I like that plan.
I like having our bodies guarded.
It's a good plan.
So, you guys want to take your rest, eat some food,
Yes.
relax a little bit.
And prep some spells for this.
Yeah.
We're fighting a demon.
Yep.
Oh, you trust me to watch your body.
I trust you to watch my body, and I trust you to not.
Of course.
Yeah. Fluttershy, I have some questions for you.
I have some answers.
We're going to want to try and bind the demon.
Bind him, like tie his hands behind his back or something like that.
Do you know where your siblings are?
No. I mean, we trap them in a magic
Honey,
circle,
please.
and then I use planner
I'm
binding on
gonna
them to
pull
bind
out
them
my
to
map,
us, so he has
and
to
I'm
do
gonna
what we
walk over to
want.
Fluttershy, and I'm gonna be like, alright, so
Good work.
who do you think is here?
Work
Who do
the
you think is
SDK.
here?
It requires a minute to prep a magic circle with him
I'm gonna
inside
give him
it.
guidance.
Could ask politely.
This is your own path to walk.
Maybe you
I
won't know
don't
what
think
you're
that'll
doing.
work. I don't
To be
think that'll work.
summoners. I will assist where I can, but I do not know the exact location because they've been corrupted by the Demogorgon.
If you don't know where your siblings are, that's okay. You can just tell me that.
I believe that's what I said.
You said that.
I said that, and I
In
said
a roundabout
why.
way.
There's not going to be trees, rocks, and grass in this shadow world, is there?
I see a school and a light.
What is the shadow realm like?
It's a lot of rocks, dark purple rocks and mountains.
So no trees or grass.
They'd probably be dead if there was any.
But you can manipulate the terrain and everything.
Yeah. Think
I have everything that specifically works for trees and grass.
a really extremely dry desert.
So Wrath of Nature is not the way to go.
Can I, during this time, try and reach out to Ivalice? Not Ivalice. Eilistraee. Jeez.
Sure. While you're doing that, Oren, is there anything specific you want to do?
There's nothing really I can do. I'm just taking my long rest.
Okay. How do you reach out to Eilistraee?
Are we gonna be here during the night, or is it all during the day?
I would say it's late enough in the day where it's beginning to become nighttime.
Okay. So, once it's nighttime, I'm going to levitate up to the top of a mushroom so that way I can kind of be alone underneath the sea of stars.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull out, not a barrette, but like a pretty comb that I made with embellishments of like stars and moons. I'm gonna set it beside me. I'm gonna then sit down and just start talking to Eilistraee as if she's there. Focusing on the relationship that I have with her, and so kind of like where my pool of magic comes from. I'm going to focus in on that and try and use that as a focus to kind of guide my words so that she hears them.
Make a D100 roll, please.
89.
Okay. Wait for Desi to get back.
What?
Oh, okay. That's good. You feel a hand on your shoulders.
And then Eilistraee?
What you doing?
Syra?
Yes?
I was trying to talk to Eilistraee,
I heard.
and you decided to come up to the top of the mushroom where I was intentionally sitting away from other people.
And you said you wanted to talk to me, right?
Eilistraee, are you within Syra?
Don't be mad. And she does like a full-on like Sailor Moon transformation where she puts her hands up like this, and you see her body change from a dwarf figure to a naked elven drow with long white hair that covers her naked
Was
bits.
Eilistraee hitting on me?
Were you hitting on Cordio?
Yeah, I just wanted to see what that felt like.
Thoughts?
His loss.
Fair.
But it's been so fun being mortal these past couple weeks. Exhilarating, really. Or I mean, not being nigh immortal anymore.
Are you still immortal, or are you just
I mean, lesser gods aren't.
truly immortal? I know.
Yeah, it's a whole thing. But it sounds like you guys need as much help as you can get. The Changebringer is one of the good ones. I would trust her with my life, although she is very chaotic.
I mean, I think you and I can
She
both
believes
agree.
in freedom and luck and balancing the scales, and this sorceress has balanced it way far to the dark.
Yeah. I gotta say, I do feel much better knowing that you're gonna be watching our bodies and not that it's gonna be Syra. Nothing like against Syra.
I am Syra.
Yes, I understand that that is an element of you. Do you know anything about Anima?
Anima is a demon that collects souls. He doesn't torture them. He collects them and makes deals with other dark beings to add to his collection. So we might see others, well, you might see others while you're there. But I would urge you to focus on the one that at this time matters.
Okay. Do you know if I know anybody whose soul is there? Just so like I can have it.
I don't think so.
Okay, that's what I thought, but you know, the way that you said that made me a little scared. So he's not torturing Kess?
No. Why would he harm his prize? That's how he would put it.
Fair. I'm glad to
He
hear
may
that.
ask for things in return. Do not fall for the tricks.
Yeah. Yeah. Is Kess... If we get Kess back, will there be a way for her to find her magic again? Because I don't think she's gonna want to.
She will have to make a new pact.
Yeah. Okay, that's kind of what I thought.
From what I hear, there's a couple of different entities that are interested.
In Kess?
Yep.
Are they grooming her?
No.
I'm really glad to hear that, because I don't particularly want to pick a fight with a god, but like that's not right.
No.
Come over here, girl.
You're really
Already
mature for your age.
experienced that once. Nobody understands me like you do. Do you know what happened to the young tiefling who was being held captive?
No.
Also, I guess this makes a lot more sense on why you were able to get us there and why you shoved me through the portal instead of jumping through with my husband.
I had better chance of getting out than you did.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I don't think I had any chance in getting out.
No. Dark magic covers that place. My powers are not comparable to that of the Demogorgon.
I love you anyways.
Thanks.
Shit.
We should go talk to the others.
Why couldn't you answer me? Or why did you say help instead if you were right in front of me?
My influence is small at times, and I believe my message was help Valen. So it kind of arrived in parts.
Is that why I saw the image of the cell with his sword?
Yeah.
Fair enough. Well, I'm gonna grab the hair clip. I made this for you.
Oh, thanks!
Yeah.
And she's gonna use it to tie up her hair.
So we need to go down and talk to people.
I think so. While everybody's resting.
I'm really glad to see you again. It's been a long time.
I was never away.
You were never away. Kind of felt like it though. Alright. I'm gonna jump off the mushroom and levitate down.
Summoners of Ivalice, Qrux. It is I, Eilistraee, and she begins to float down.
Is she clothed?
No,
No, she's
but
not.
her hair covers everything.
Not that I care.
I promise I'll protect your bodies while you are in the Shadow Realm.
She thinks clothes are
Pretty bad.
unnatural.
Yeah? Yeah, I get it.
There is no greater pleasure than dancing in them with Eilistraee. Naked.
I might try that one day.
Azyla, and she takes your hands. I know this is hard, but we will get her back safely.
I'm just gonna nod.
Have I ever let you
I
down?
am sorry for the deceit.
Yes.
I just wanted to feel like what it was like to be mortal on an adventure.
Nice to see you again.
Mm-hmm.
Where's Syra?
I am Syra. Syra is me. And she changes back to Syra, and then back to Eilistraee.
So much happening.
So everybody, this is my patron Eilistraee.
I'm a lesser god.
But you,
I wouldn't
her
say
fight.
that.
I wouldn't either.
What'd you say, Zion?
You two fight
Who too
over
far?
Cordio.
No,
Yeah.
we didn't fight over Cordio. She was making Cordio uncomfortable.
That was fun.
She made a deal with me. Stop.
And I honored that.
I
Yes.
appreciate you doing that. Because it was making him very uncomfortable.
It's true.
And you know I have feelings about making people very uncomfortable intentionally.
It's funny, though.
I'm not disagreeing, but it's still a dick move.
Is funny uncomfortable feelings?
Sometimes, in the right context.
I'm gonna just pull the mask down.
Oh boy, I need everybody except for you to
She
make it.
eventually showed me.
Oh, well, it's another thing to see in person.
To make
Charisma saving throw, you can do with advantage.
Oh no, I have a +0.
25.
Okay. You've seen it kind of when they were
14.
dating.
Right.
16.
14.
What's your charisma score, Azyla?
Like saving or just charisma?
Just your charisma score.
14.
Okay. You just barely made it. So none of you are absolutely horrified.
I'll share under the table
What you look like?
why she has the mask.
Wear a mask.
If you cover up the bottom part, it looks like dragon, but then just the top part, or the bottom part, looks like a cow.
Cow.
Minotaur.
The Minotaur snout.
I'm glad you're showing everyone. See? Nobody's running around panicking. Nobody's throwing up. Nobody's screaming.
Or make a wisdom saving throw.
Me?
I can't banish you right now, buddy.
15.
Oh, okay. You're good.
Not bad.
Was I in danger of turning into Nero?
Yes.
A Nero protect.
Correct.
Alright. So, the next 6 to 8 hours pass, you each get the benefit of a long rest.
Within that time, I'm going to cast Good Corn 4 times. So it's going to be 10 berries a piece. I'm
Say
gonna
good
give
corn.
Yep, good corn.
Like
so it's
good
gonna
berry?
be yep. It's good berry, but good corn. It's little pieces of corn. So I'm gonna give 10 pieces of corn to you. If you eat them, it'll make you healthier, make you feel better. Don't eat them unless you're hurt. I'm gonna give 10 to Azyla, 10 to Oren, 10 to Solra, 10 to Cordio.
Is that an actual thing?
It's good berry.
Yeah, you just create a custom item because I don't think
Good
it'll
corn.
come up.
And for each one you eat, you gain a hit.
You get a hit point, so you can get 10 hit points if you eat them all at once. On top of that, Qrux is going to make some chili. He's going to use his channel divinity to do a magnificent feast. So I create, takes me 20 minutes, and I create 4 food items. They're all going to be resealable little cups of chili. That just stay warm no matter how long you have it.
Vegetarian chili, right?
Yeah, it's vegetarian chili. I know. These will last up to 8 hours. Okay, so I'm going to make them towards the end of our long rest. And they'll never spoil. And eating it takes an action, and it provides you with, you get to do 2d4 plus 10 healing, and removes the frightened or poison condition from your character.
Ooh.
So you guys can add that to your inventory. I have 4 of them, so I'll give you 1 to each of you.
So 2d4 plus 10 healing.
Yep, and it removes either the frightened or poison. It can't do both, but either or. So it can stop you from being frightened or poisoned. So you guys
And
should
what's
have,
this called again?
It's Crux's chili.
Yep, just Crux's chili. I don't know why that son of a bitch hated it so much.
I would also like to make I think it's the coffee that in the book that gives you advantage on
Yeah, if
initiative.
wants to cook in the book, you
Hell
may.
yeah.
It was 2d4 plus 1.
Plus 10.
Yep, 2d4
Alright,
plus
where's
10.
that book? Ultimate Guide to Cookbook. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna try and make the Volder's coffee.
How many things are there? 1, 2.
Performance or survival.
So,
God, my sense.
since those things the chili lasts for 8 hours, can I do it to where it's an hour before we go so I can get the
Yes.
short rest to reset my channel divinity?
Yeah.
Okay. And then do the good berries, they last for 24 hours?
Yeah.
Do those at the beginning of it or whatever to
Sure.
get the benefits of the long rest? Okay, so I get
Yeah.
my spell slots back.
problem.
I'm gonna attempt
I have advantage on initiative.
by looking at the pictures to make Goliath.
I rolled a 21.
Absolutely.
Can anybody eat it? Or is it just you?
It's just.
I think they're all one serving.
It's just him, unless he wants to make some for the entire group.
Could I have
Nobody
made
else will be able
it
to-
all for everybody?
Or survival.
Yeah, but nobody else will be able to make any other food items. So that way, it's not OP.
But he can make enough for everybody.
Yeah. So, for
Okay.
example, Azyla wouldn't be able to make the Goliath stuff. In
Right.
addition to that.
If you wanted some coffee, give you advantage on your next initiative roll.
Can I still make my cinnamon rolls?
Yeah. Yeah. That's a character
Fridge.
thing. It's not from
Fridge.
the book.
Sweet. Well, I'm gonna make cinnamon rolls, and then yeah, if you want to make me coffee, also I say you have.
Did anybody else want some coffee?
I'll take some coffee.
I forget, what does it do?
Advantage on initiative.
Yeah,
I'll
take some
I
coffee.
guess.
For the first time you roll initiative or for like a certain amount of time?
You get advantage. Oh no, it's plus 1d6 initiative rolls, not advantage initiative rolls. I just have advantage on initiative rolls.
Okay.
Plus 1d6 to initiative rolls until the next short or long rest.
Okay.
What gives you
Makes
the
sense.
advantage? Do you have an item or?
Yeah, I have an item. Yeah, so plus 1d6 to initiative rolls.
Nice.
4 cinnamon rolls.
It's probably an item that requires attunement, isn't it?
Right? Or is it not?
So you made the Boulder's coffee?
Oh no, it doesn't require attunement.
Ooh.
It's a sentinel shield.
No.
Yeah.
And
Kind of defeats the purpose of my character.
before we leave, I'd like to give some people AIDS. It's the good AIDS. The good AIDS, not the bad one.
Goodness.
You
Do
give
you
the
mind
incarnates.
explaining?
Well, it's just something. It's a spell I can do. So 3 creatures within range. When you cast it, your level higher target's hit points increases. Additional
Is
5.
Eilistraee still
Okay, so I can
Eilistraee, or is she
select
back?
She's
to-
still Eilistraee.
So I can select 3 people to give, because I'm casting at 4th level. I'm doing this after the long rest because it only lasts 8 hours. And I give 3 people temporary HP, 15 temp HP. So Oren, because you take damage a lot. Who else needs it?
I also
Azyla?
take a lot of damage.
Do these two.
Okay, so Azyla, you're gonna get 15 temp HP, Oren 15, and Cordio 15.
Do we know, is this like, so she's a celestial devil,
Who?
Anima.
Yeah.
Does that mean she's like fiery? Icy? Holy? Necrotic? Oh.
So I'm going to ask Eilistraee to take good care of Astria.
Of course.
I don't feel comfortable leaving her, but
I will guard her with my life among all others.
So,
thank
are
you.
you like fully mortal now?
No, that was just until I got bored with it.
Oh, okay.
bored with it now.
Yeah. Well, it just seemed like a bad time to keep up the facade, seeing that Kess died. So sorry about that.
And we don't want to have a god help us bring back Kess?
I can't. I cannot interfere. There's already a god interfering in it. I don't want to,
Even
tipping
in the form of
scales.
Syra?
Then we would leave somebody behind.
Yep. I mean,
You can always leave me behind.
if there's a pack of wolves, I can handle I can handle just about anything that's going to come across.
Oh, I'm sure. That's why I was kind of keen to have you come with, but we would have to leave somebody behind.
Can we and our kids stay?
No.
No.
Why not?
We work together.
Are you a package deal?
Azyla.
Need safe Kess.
Alright, are we ready to go?
Oh yeah, can we leave Kess's body here? Or do we need to bring it?
Does it need to be brought?
It does not necessarily need to be brought.
Once we free the soul will find the body.
Yep.
Will she know the body's hers?
Yes. The spell says so.
Okay.
Remember, Azyla,
Because in spirit and
don't have to be
mind, that
defined
is
by
so
your
Kess.
lineage.
Your body doesn't make you who you are. The mind makes you who you are. And in spirit and mind, this is Kess now. She just looks a little different.
Not Kess.
Yeah, it's Kess.
Well, I mean, she
You'll
was
see.
ripped in half. It makes sense that there's only half of her left.
What kind of dwarf am I?
Mountain Dwarf.
Mountain Dwarf.
Country road.
Our people.
Take me home.
It's gonna be interesting.
Three dwarves in a party.
half our party's dwarves.
So that was the result of the D100?
Yeah.
Yeah.
16?
Yeah.
Wow. Those are some
Which is
crazy
funny
odds.
because
Out of all the options.
If it had been a little bit more, it would have been a drow.
Quantum's daddy, Cocoon Daddy, was also got turned into a dwarf.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, so what are the odds?
What?
I don't think it was a mountain dwarf, though. I think it was a different kind of dwarf.
Yeah, but still.
Yeah.
Still a dwarf. Holy cow.
All right. So you all get the benefit of a long rest.
Yep.
What would you guys like to do now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was a hill dwarf.
You guys ready to go?
I want to make sure all
think
my
so.
weapons are sharp.
You disagree. We're not going to appear right in front of Anima.
I mean, as far as I understand, it's not how it works.
Can we
Changebearers
make
never
it
steer me
so
wrong.
we appear in front of Anima? Because then we could do a lot of buff prep.
No, I don't think I can do that.
Okay.
Do we just want to appear directly in front of Anima? That's what we're doing, or no?
I don't think
We
can.
don't get that choice.
No, I don't think that's how it works. They just it opens up a rift into the shadow plane, but we still gotta go find where he lives.
So before we go, I have a question.
Yeah.
How well did things work when my say alter ego decided to show themselves?
Oh, he was actually very chill. We're friends now.
Do you think it would behoove us to see if I could try to force a change beforehand?
Not before the combat, because he's a little more animated and less stealthy and a little over the top.
This is true.
That sounds like progress, though.
Yeah, he recognized that we are also here to help protect you. And so he realized we were allies.
Okay.
Yeah. Plus, you should never force it. That's how you get hemorrhoids.
Take Astria's fur for
Does he do a good job fighting?
help.
Oh, yeah. He hits like a truck.
That's a little
Whatever a
Astria's
truck
fur.
is.
She stay. Take fur. Help.
Oh. Well, the safe word seems to be protect Oren. So maybe just yell that and see what happens.
If you think that you have caught Nero's ire, just yell protect Oren,
Has that really been the cure the whole time?
and
That's up
he'll
to
recognize that you are also
Just
protecting
say-
Oren.
What did you say?
Protect Oren, just like that's the safe words. Like whoever says that, Nero doesn't recognize him as an enemy. So, that's right, protect Oren. It moves on. It's like protect Oren, protect Oren. Don't hit me, please.
Until the enemies
Alright.
catch on.
So
Right. Tell me the activator.
Crux,
Okay.
you lay out the scroll. You all gather around,
Get my reading
and
glasses.
you have them lay down sort of like a star fashion with your guys' heads all facing each other.
Yeah, that's nice.
I need you to make an Arcana check, please.
Guidance.
Very good at those.
Do we have the option when we go into such world where we can have our weapons drawn at the ready in case?
You know what? Because this feels important. Add a
I would like to
D6.
do so.
You said
And be
what?
in
Add a
stealth
D6.
mode.
D6.
In addition to the D4.
Oh, it was a
Oh,
2
damn.
and a 4. And a 4. So 2, 6. Hey. So with a +0 on my Arcana, that's going to be 21.
Hey, there you go. Crux, can you describe what this process looks like from your perspective?
Sure, why not? So everybody's laid. Well, they all laid down, like you said, like in a
Yeah.
star formation with their heads are. But
Yeah.
am I like in the middle?
Yeah.
With the. Okay. So, as I'm reading it, Goose Fraba Askura Dumata, and then a rift's gonna appear, like a purple rift, flame-like, but not flames, so you don't burn or anything. But it circles the whole formation, and then suddenly we appear on the ground inside the Shadow Realm, surrounded by a big desert with nothing but stones, rock, and dirt, and some mountain ranges.
Yeah, in addition to that, the rest of you see a tall looming castle in the distance with chains around it, these large chains, where the links are about the size of a car. And then nearby you see a cave with these bars on the entrance.
I like caves.
Solra, you would recognize this place as the place that you visited not too long ago in your dreams. It was either in one of your dreams or when the last time you reached out to Eilistraee. But you believe that you are here. You'd recognize the castle in the distance as
Anima's house.
castle. Yeah.
There's Anima's place right there. There it is. How far is it? Does it look?
It's maybe about a 4-hour walk.
Thank you.
And there's anything in between us and that?
Well, there's
other
the,
than
there's
that
the cave, and Solra, if you remember when you teleported to the other side of the cave, or the other side of the bar, let's just say, you were all of a sudden in a wooded area. Who's taking pictures?
That was me. Sorry. It was a screenshot.
So, I was here not too long ago, and there was a cell where a shattered part of Valen's sword was, and when I entered into the cell, I was transported into a forest instead. And when I asked Kess about it later, she said that some of the trees that I was seeing were trees that are around Nardorf. So it was almost like I stepped into that cell and then I went to Nardorf.
Huh, maybe.
I wonder if she's in the same cell.
Yeah. You mean Kess? If
Yeah.
she's in there?
Yeah.
It sounds more like to me that was like another rift that was opened up.
Yeah.
Maybe that's how the sorcerers got in to Nardorf. Maybe, I'm just thinking, spitballing.
Or that, or maybe that's how the sorcerer escaped Nardorf.
That too.
I could try
But
and
there's bars on it.
yeah,
There's bars on it, right?
yeah. I could try and scry to see where Kess's soul is, but I don't know if it would show me Kess's body or Kess's soul.
How does scrying work? 'Cause it's a
So
person.
you can see and hear a particular creature you choose in the same plane of existence as you. The target must
Yeah.
make a wisdom saving. Oh, if it's the same plane of existence, then it would be Kess's soul. The target must make a wisdom saving throw, which is modified by how well you know the target and the sort of physical connection you have to it. If the target knows you're casting the spell, it can fail the saving throw voluntarily. So I'm familiar to Kess. I know the target. Fuck yeah, concrete. So I would have a -5, or Kess would have a -5 to the save modifier. If we could retcon, and if I could have pulled some of Kess's hair, then I could have a lock of hair, which would give me a -10 to the modifier. So essentially, Kess would roll, and she would -15 from it. And then my wisdom saving throw is 17.
So she would have to make a 17?
No. She would have to make a
32.
32 to succeed, and therefore I would not be able to see her.
Okay. Go ahead and make that roll. Yes.
So if we want, but I'm putting this up to the group before I do this, where it's like, do you want me to scry to see if I can figure out where she is?
Well, I know scrying creates like an invisible sensor, but people like True Sight and stuff can see it. It might give her an insight, give them an insight that we're here.
And she would probably know that we're on the same plane.
Right, because that's the only way it works. So it might, and I don't know if he's got like demons or devils or whatever out here to protect. So I mean,
It's an invisible, so it is invisible. The likelihood that whoever, because she's not being tortured.
right, she's being collected. Yeah,
So
You think Anima doesn't just stare at the souls?
I mean, no, as far as I imagine
So-
she like keeps them in like their cells or whatever, and
uses their energy or whatever when needed.
so there's definitely a chance that
because otherwise I could
Won't see
focus on the cell that I saw instead to see if it, I don't think that's gonna have as good of a chance.
well that cell that you were talking about, I just remembered. So I think that's where we need to get some extra help from
Oh,
one of the people from Nardorf.
is it Valen?
Well, it's a surprise to me. but
So,
the Lord is
Changebringer.
the Lord Changebringer is directing me towards that cell.
Changebringer?
You're saying it's here.
Or is it a Ross?
Yes.
Yes. One of the same.
So if you are okay carrying me, then we could go ahead and I could cast Scry if we're cool with that risk, that potential risk, to see where Kess is while we make our way towards the cell. Because I remember how to get to the cell.
I got no issue with it.
I mean, it's fine.
Okay. You're good with that? How do you feel about
Oren?
it?
I can lead.
That's good because I'll be carrying her while she casts.
Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and cast Scry.
You onto my shoulders. That way you have your hands fully free.
Yep. And so I know
We're now the
Kess.
size of a dwarf.
So that's a -5. I have a piece of her hair, so that's a -10.
Uh-huh.
So when Kess rolls, whatever she rolls, it's going to be -15.
Okay.
She could also choose
What's
to
the
fail.
what's the
She
save?
doesn't know you're casting,
17.
so she
Yeah,
can't
she
choose.
doesn't
to
No,
fail.
What's the
It's a wisdom.
wisdom?
Saving
Is
throw.
make a wisdom save throw.
Nat 20. Nat 20 for a 28 in total.
So would you be able to feel who it is? Because this is also because you can choose to fail.
The spell specifically says if they know you're casting it.
I'm
they can
definitely
fail.
not choosing to fail.
But the thing is, in your condition, you don't know that you're being cast on. Nothing happens. It's like something is.
Can you cast it twice?
He's blocking it.
Yep.
Do we want to blow all those spell slots before we go into big battle?
I have ways of recovering spell slots.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I would say try again. 'Cause I wouldn't do it more than twice, but I think a second attempt is.
Oh yeah, you can get your spell slots back on a short rest. You're fine.
Yeah, and I can literally take a nap while you're walking.
It's true.
Area barren.
Yeah.
Completely. All around. Castle alive.
Scry.
You're gonna cast it again?
Yeah.
Alright. Make another roll, please.
Maybe
Nah.
maybe the connection just didn't make the first time.
It's different casting it
that's one.
directly on a soul.
16.
So
So
one.
1.
So 1. So
Okay.
yeah. So 1.
So Scry kind of lets you see.
Basically, it puts an eye and ear inside the room looking at
An
Kess.
invisible sensor.
Yeah.
You can hear and see a particular creature you choose that is on the same plane of existence as you.
Yep.
Um,
Alright. You see a large cathedral with these sort of sarcophagus-like containers that are about this big, but they glow, and there's like a pulsating, and there's millions, if not trillions, of them. There's a lot. You see where some of them are dustier than the others, but the one that you see immediately in front of your eye is relatively new. And you see what looks like a V with 2 points at the top.
it's the fancy V from Balaam.
Mm-hmm. And this one also has a whip, sort of, as the background. This is a lot of your stuff too.
Mm-hmm.
You also hear the dangling of chains from the ceiling, just swaying in the wind.
Are any of the spirits speaking?
No, it is eerily quiet, with the exception of the chains moving back and forth.
Okay. So, Cordio and I are connected on a soul level.
Yeah.
Do you have... I'm going to share with him the image of where Kess's soul vault is.
Uh-huh.
So that way, if we need to know for either a quick extraction, or if we're going to try and make a deal with the devil, where it's like that if we can pick her soul out of all of your trillions, can we take her and go? We have a better chance of remembering.
Sure.
There's not a numbering system, is there?
No,
It's not the Dewey Decimal!
not that you can tell.
Looking, as far as I can, which other ones around it?
There's quite a few. Just etchings of maybe a leaf on some of them. There's some of them that have faces of maybe that what the people looked like and when they were alive. There's too many to sort of perceive in such number immediately.
How high up am I?
Pretty high. You can't see the ground.
So I can't see the ground. Can I see the ceiling?
No.
So it's just like an endless library. Actually, I'm thinking of the place where Qui-Gon got cut in half and
Yeah.
chute that he falls down. That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, as you look up, you see a guy with the red face falling and he's in half.
In 2 pieces.
Yeah.
Darth Maul. Who the fuck it? Alright, so for the full 10 minutes the spell is there, I'm going to just sit and be present and try and commit as many memories or as many details to memory.
Okay.
And then I'm also giving a direct line of this to Cordio, so he's got like a live feed of my thoughts.
Okay. After that passes, what does everybody want to do?
I'm gonna take a cat nap.
Well, I mean, we need to find that cell, so.
We have like 4 hours of walking.
Right, I know. I'm
the
just saying,
castle.
we gotta make sure, we get the cell part. Chamberlain
close.
says super important.
Is it?
Right? The
Yes,
cell's
it's
close.
on the way to the thing.
It's literally right there. You guys are looking right at it.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's right at it.
Yeah.
Shit!
Yeah, it's right there.
I didn't
That
realize
one-
that it was
that
that
whole-
close.
Yeah, it's,
Otherwise, I would have waited. That's fine. Can we see in, or do I need to use my ghostly sight?
It's
I'm
a
peeking.
wall of darkness, just to your naked eyes.
Okay. Well, what about my unnaked eyes?
What are you going to use to make them unnaked?
Sunglasses.
Actually, I do have sunglasses. Ghostly gaze.
Okay. You see it. You just see trees.
So all I can see is trees through this wall.
I mean, you said, Kess said that it might be Nardorf, right?
It looks like the bars could be ripped if somebody had enough strength.
Is anybody feeling particularly strong?
I mean, I'll give it a try.
Anybody
Guardian
with
angel?
Qrux?
My
We
strength
could
is
give it a
14.
try.
Let's give it a try.
What kind of check would that be?
Athletics.
Yep.
Want to get Nero out here?
It would be a +7 for me for Oren.
Ooh.
Nero
You?
would also be a +7.
Can
I
I?
tried.
Could I see back through when I had done that previously?
What do you mean?
Like, if I Misty stepped in right now, would I be able to look back and see them?
You don't know. You didn't try that last time.
I don't know. That's a good choice. I think we're gonna hold on to that Misty state.
What are you doing? You gonna try to
Well, I was waiting for everybody. So anybody want to help?
An athletics check.
Are we able to fit through the bars, or are they like
Do
too
you,
close?
what is your athletics?
+6.
Mine's also +6.
Do you want me to roll
I think
and do it
With
with help?
advantage? Yeah, go for it.
Because then he's also doing it, so it might honestly just be
You
Wait.
help Oren and I roll 1, or either way?
either way. Because it's
Or
the
you-
6. Because we can all three do it.
Just roll
He
it.
can help you, then I can roll my own. So you roll with
You want to guide
advantage.
somebody?
I roll
or
my
you're
own.
napping. You're napping.
No, I'm not napping.
Oh, you're
I'm
not napping.
looking through, so I can't see you.
I'm guiding myself.
I got you.
21.
Okay.
19.
All right.
Not bad.
Teamwork makes the dream work. And it falls inward. And the sound
Yeah, of course.
echoes endlessly.
Well, I don't like that. Is it still like the dark?
Yeah, but you swear you hear the chirping of trees and the smell of burnt.
Alright, I'm gonna hold your hand.
Nope.
Fire?
You hold on to here, and then I'm gonna grab. I'm gonna like gesture around you.
You ready to
and
go
put your
in?
shoulder, or put your hand on my shoulder.
Oh.
I'm just gonna start walking
through.
through.
I also walk through.
Sneakily.
No, I can see you. I'm the only one right now who can. Azyla,
Alright.
wait.
We're making sure that we don't get stuck by holding on to people.
Yeah. So I'm gonna grab you while you're walking, and then we're gonna walk in as a unit.
I'll lead the way.
Oren.
I'm grabbing Qrux.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Immediately, once you guys hit the darkness, you are surrounded by this beautiful wood, fir trees. And off in the distance, you see what looks like a chimney smoke. And you hear the pecking of woodpeckers.
Hey, I couldn't find the chimney last time. Do you want to lead us through? Oh, Druid.
Yeah, I got you.
I got lost last time I was here. I just walked amongst the trees for hours.
And you see like what looks like a bird, a toucan. He just says, "Haku, haku, haku."
Bless you.
Is this an illusion of some kind?
No, this is like actually a wooded area.
So
We're
we
gonna lead us
see
to the
chimney smoke.
What's that?
They're gonna lead us through the chimney.
All right, make a survival check for me, please.
Guidance.
Like if I'm also grab myself, so advantage on the D4s.
Don't get the party killed while I'm in the bathroom.
Okay.
No promises.
27.
How?
47?
27.
27.
Through the power of his wife's guidance.
All right.
How high are the trees?
They're like typical
with
fir
us.
trees.
Stay with us.
Aerial view.
All right. So I will just say immediately you are successful in leading them to the cabin. I'll just go.
I fucking
Unlike
hope
my
so.
She
three.
comes back. Is there anything that anybody wants to do during the walk through?
How long's the walk?
It's strange. The walk feels like it doesn't take that long. Take that long, but because of your celestialness or whatever, you know that it's about like 10 or 15 minutes.
Do I have enough time to nap? I don't know, so I wouldn't do it. Damn it.
How much time do you need?
10 minutes. Cat nap is 10 minutes to get a short rest.
I would offer to just carry you.
That's what I'm here for.
That's what, yeah. What do you do?
Then why don't you do it?
I don't want to be. So
We don't know how long this walk is going to
I
be.
cannot wake up once the 10 minutes pass.
Right.
So it's not like I'm asleep. It's I'm knocked out essentially.
You're
Being
unconscious.
in the coma.
True.
Yep.
Which is really funny because magically I cannot be put to sleep. But when it's myself,
Yes.
Then you're magically stuck.
As you guys approach the cabin,
Yeah.
you see a beautiful, almost handmade, hand-built cabin that looks brand spanking new. You see blocks of wood that have been freshly chopped. You see a large woodcutter's axe sort of plunged into the base of a tree.
I'll take that.
In a second, let me finish. You see on the porch 2 rocking chairs that have been handcrafted perfectly. One that says his on one side and hers on the other side.
His and hers rocking chairs.
Into the bag of holding?
You see a pair of steps, and you can smell what smells like fresh breakfast being cooked inside. Are you going to try to pull the woodcutter's axe?
No. I'm gonna sneak up to the window and just.
So you guys are knocking and you're sneaking. There's no answer. You see this filled up cabin that has lots of furniture. You see what looks like a moose over a fireplace. The fireplace is lit, and you see the workings of like a breakfast in progress.
Do I see the person making the breakfast, or is it just like
It's
Beauty and the Beast doing it
Yeah,
itself?
it appears to be moving by itself.
is the window openable?
You'd have probably have to break it. It's latched.
Is
So
the
do we
door
just-
locked?
No.
Oh,
Hello?
for us, it's more of.
You hear the crackling of fire.
Am I still on your shoulders actually?
Oh, yeah.
And next to the fireplace where the moose head's at, you see what looks like a mount for some sort of weapon, but the weapon is gone.
Hello?
Like one of those shotgun, where a shotgun would lay, maybe.
Does it look like a shotgun or does it look like a sword's place?
It could be either. It's big enough to be either.
It's basically just hooks.
But there's no answer when you say hello.
I'm still just
But
gonna watch through
the
the window.
food smells immaculate.
Oh
Oh my goodness. I wonder what they're cooking in there.
Hello?
I mean, this is the
wouldn't
right
touch
place. I think.
I heard a story where some
The
parents
door was
made some
open.
I'm walking right
gods
in.
and they ended up turning into
I'm an angel.
no. That'd be fun.
Anybody here?
It doesn't have
No.
a shadow.
Hello.
Because the lights, your
We got
shadows.
the power of anime and God on our side.
There's no answer.
Was looking at going to the kitchen, looking at the food and stuff. What
You
was
see a
this being
pot,
cooked?
pull up some eggs and flip it, and you see the omelet start to form itself and put itself on a plate.
Oh, that's good.
And you see stacks of where like the living room is. You see stacks of books, and you see a couple of them that are opened, and you see various craft projects that have been started. There's a rocking horse that is about the size for a small child, and then you see a bouquet of flowers that have been wrapped together in like a wreath.
What are the books about? Like, what are they written on?
What's that?
What are the books about? Like, what's the content?
It's mostly about crafting and learning to read, and you see some that are
Books about learning to read.
I need one of those.
Yeah.
That's counterintuitive.
No, you have to read some. Anyways,
There's some about chair crafting that looks like it's been put to the side recently. You see some on wood chopping and house building, cabin building.
I do not step foot in the cabin at all.
I want to go under the roof and kind of do an aerial and see if I see
Under
anybody.
the roof?
Onto the roof.
I thought you said under the roof. I was like,
That would be in the house, wouldn't it?
I want to go to the attic. And fly
I
now.
would like Oren and Azyla to make a perception check for me,
Oh,
please.
yay.
Can I detect magic?
And I would like the three of you to make a wisdom saving throw.
17.
Okay. Actually, let's make a charisma, not wisdom.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Is it
Oh, no.
against being charmed?
Yes.
From +9 to a 0.
Is the house a mimic?
23.
Judging by that laugh.
23.
15.
Looks so appetizing. 22.
22.
Nice. I got +9.
Wait. Yeah, I have a +8.
Cleric.
I rolled a 15.
No to what?
A 15.
That's not bad with a +0.
Did anybody roll a little lower than a 15?
Oh.
No, not lower.
Nope.
Not lower.
Just 15.
All right. You guys are not tempted to eat the food just out of.
I mean, I am, but
And I texted you.
Oh my gosh. How many times is a character of yours going to eat?
Would you roll on
forbidden
perception,
delicious
Azyla?
stew?
17.
I'm resistant. Okay. I no longer require sustenance since I'm an angel.
I'm going to start the
rolled a
process while we're
23.
waiting to ritualistically cast Detect Poison Disease on the food.
I want to detect magic.
Got lots of detections.
It's almost blinding how much magic there is. Did you get my message, Elizabeth?
I did. Is Azyla by me? No, she's not.
You can see her flying around the house.
I just went on top of the roof.
Hey guys, I'd get out here like now,
Wow, what's up?
and then as you stand out there, I'm gonna point to the giant tree that's moving towards us.
I'm gonna do the Remy, like the, you know the, what is the one with the mouse?
Ratatouille?
Ratatouille. So I'm gonna do the Ratatouille, and I'm gonna guide him by the hair. Because I'm on his shoulders.
Okay. All right. You hear. It's getting closer. You hear the sound of as the trees are being pushed side to side, but you don't see anything yet. I just smell the blood of a farm boy.
Can I hide?
Sure.
And then I would like to prepare an action in case, like, if it shows hostility towards us when it gets there,
When he gets
I'm
to his
gonna
house.
attack.
Okay.
But if it does not, then I will continue to hide.
Do I have any insight as
You
to
want me to
whether
roll
this
stealth?
is this might be the creature that's supposed to help us, or person that's supposed to help us?
You feel the hairs on the back of your neck begin to stand up, and you have a coin from the chain bringer that sort of like is in as part of your armor.
Yep.
That starts to kind of like teeter tatter, I guess.
Does that indicate something good, or like a spidey sense something bad?
Good.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay.
I roll a 32 on stealth to hide.
Jesus. Okay.
All the transmitters getting excited.
What are we doing?
It's tickle on my chest.
Hide. Big.
No, we're fine.
Friends?
Yeah, we're fine. This is
What
a
is your
prank.
passive, by the way?
29.
I'm
29.
staying on the roof and just hanging by the chimney and keeping an eye on.
Yeah, don't worry, guys. This is the guy we're supposed to be meeting.
So you're hiding. You're not hiding. With
No,
the
I'm
other.
sitting on his porch.
I'm standing with Qrux.
Okay.
I'm standing with my wife.
All right. So emerging from the woods, you see a large tree trunk kind of come out first. You see a large arm around it with a huge green muscle. You see a strong chin with a beard with specks of gray. You see a bald head with sort of I guess a bowl cut hair where that is also slightly grayed. You see these small spectacles on his nose. And sort of wearing these woodcutter's overalls, you see a large figure sort of coming through with deep green skin and these large tusks. But he's single-handedly holding this tree trunk.
Oh, that's impressive.
It's not Max, is it? No.
No.
Okay.
Is it? Oh shit! What was his name? Macintosh.
Greetings.
No. God, don't tell me.
I wasn't expecting
He
guests.
doesn't have a cute little tusk.
Hi.
Well, hello.
Hail and well met, strangers.
Howdy.
Are you dead?
No.
He sets this tree trunk down and
Not yet.
No.
please come inside. I haven't had guests. Never. I've been waiting for she who is my wind, but that is quite some time.
Why does that sound familiar?
Because that's Krunk, baby. It's just Krunk.
Sure. We're here for some help, actually.
Do I recognize him at all? Like as Krunk? Because
You would know.
okay, I don't.
Know
Okay, well, I didn't know if the chamber gave me any insight.
No.
Okay. So, good sir. It's nice to meet you. My name is Qrux. I'm a guardian angel, so to speak. I'm here to ask for your assistance. Well, we are here to ask for your assistance in a personal matter concerning a friend's soul.
Please, let's talk about this over breakfast. I was not expecting guests.
Oh, absolutely.
Sure. Yeah.
He looks at this guy. Is this a trick? Is this a gift?
I was here earlier. I kind of got lost. I'm not really good at navigating woods by myself when they're on different.
Oh, me neither. I had to read and figure out all this stuff. I've had so much time.
Yeah, we.
But please come inside. I've been preparing breakfast.
You're
Yeah,
so
it's
eloquent
good.
now.
Books on how to read.
Books on how to make chairs.
Yeah, totally makes sense.
So he leads you guys to this giant family-size dining table, and he pulls out a chair for each of you, and he snaps his fingers, and the food begins to set itself over. I've had much time to study Arcana.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're very, very talented.
it smells delicious. Are we gonna get charmed if we drink it or eat it?
No. Not. And he starts flipping through his books. And
Can I use my ring of truth telling?
I mean, he would think he's telling the truth.
it's, well,
Do I have to come out of hiding?
if you don't want to, he hasn't spotted you. He rolled a lower than what you rolled. Yeah, 4.
Oh, I'm gonna start eating one of the omelets.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it 2 minutes and then.
He says,
It's very good.
it is guaranteed to give you a good time, but you will not be like drunk or anything like that.
Oh.
How may I help
Tell
you?
me twice.
No, go ahead. You guys, it's your friend.
So our friend Kess.
Oh,
Oren?
excuse me. I shouldn't have a weapon at the table. And he takes this giant great axe off. You see a red gem in the middle of it, and he puts it back above the fireplace.
My eyes sparkle a little bit.
Take that.
Our friend Kess Hornblower was peeled like a banana.
And
By the
as
sorceress?
as he like goes to drink his
By a
his
sorceress
mug,
named Adia.
it breaks in his hand. What?
our friend Kess Hornblower was peeled like a banana by the sorceress Adia because she had made a contract with the demon Anima. And so Kess's soul is hostage. We fixed her body. She looks a little bit different now. Now she's a dwarf, but she's breathing. She's good.
But we don't have the
but
soul.
We don't have her soul. Her soul's not free.
Milo's daughter has been killed by an old enemy.
Well,
In hands. Horrifying.
yeah, she straight up just kind of like peeled her open and
Lifted up
stepped
her own
out.
hands and literally grabbed her scalp and just peeled.
Excuse me, sorry.
I apologize. May I get everybody's name? I am Professor Krunk.
Hi, Professor Krunk. I'm Solra.
I'm Cordio.
I'm Qrux.
I'm traumatized.
Name's Azyla.
Oh, and you, my strong friend.
He's still hiding.
Yeah, he's not here.
Who are you talking to, Qrux?
Oh, that's right. Sorry, never mind. He actually looks at the unicorn.
Oh.
I remember you. We rescued you many years ago. I don't know how I can be of help. I've been dead for 17 years, and really at Martha's time. I sacrificed my life to save another.
Well, I see. Well, the Changebringer likes to think of death as just a new beginning. So, he she told me that you would be here and that you could help us with this mission. So, have you ever left this place?
This is where I wait for she who is my wind.
I see.
Is she your wife?
Yes. And you notice that he has a ring with that is like made out of acorns around his ring finger.
That's a beautiful ring.
Thank you. She made it herself.
What's her name?
Her name is Dorina.
That's
Her
a
name
lovely
is Hold Please Look at Amendments.
Yeah, sorry. I forgot for a second.
70 years will do that to you.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there must be a way for you to leave this place, at least temporarily, to help us, and then you can come back and wait for your loved one.
Well, I mean, I've done lots of reading on different magics and stuff, and I've learned so much in this, for me, thousands of years of time. I would need to be...
You had a mystery scroll, right?
I would need to be resurrected
teleport.
somehow, but I don't possess that sort of power. I think if I did...
Even though we're going to be on another, we're not going to go back to like the material plane.
I am not allowed to leave this place because I'm essentially just a spirit.
So we would
Well-
have to resurrect you.
If you were resurrected, would you be able to leave this place and go back to the material plane, or
Probably. I mean, that's.
if you were like someone as a spirit guardian? I don't know.
I've never been resurrected before.
What about reincarnated?
I'm not a fan of that one because I mean, he points to his very like strong chin. I wouldn't want to lose this, and then I would lose this, and you see like some scarring on the top of his head where he got hit by a dragon.
So impressive scars.
what? So, my god that I work for with the Changebringer.
I'm familiar with the Changebringer.
Yeah, she's a great god. She gave me a couple scrolls, and one of them was actually a scroll of resurrection. So, if you actually wanted to try it and see what happens, it'd be my first time ever doing something like that. So I'm not sure.
The Hornblowers are like family. Well, they literally are family to me because I'm married to Milo's wife's sister.
Yeah.
So, if the gods will it, I am up for more adventures.
So you're Kess's uncle.
Yes. I am Uncle Krunk.
Well, that makes a lot of sense now. Why you want me to recruit you?
Uncle
Like,
Krunk.
we need to stay
Especially if it's an old enemy of mine.
Yeah, she seems like a bitch.
Yeah, that is a polite
It
way
is.
to put
It is a little bitchy to just peel somebody's skin open like a banana.
Yeah, I don't know much about that lady, but she definitely seems like pretty evil.
She was in one of the books we read, wasn't she?
Oh yeah,
It was like Milo saves the world from the mattress or the mastress.
yeah. It was like the first story.
Those books do not
First
do my
edition.
friend justice.
Need different term. Has flashbacks.
Then banana.
Can't eat
Peeled like a banana.
bananas.
Peeled like a pomegranate? She did have a lot of bones pop out.
Alright.
And, seeds flying everywhere.
Right.
Not her seed, though.
It's true.
Oh boy.
I mean, those might have been flying. We just couldn't tell on the door.
This conversation's getting very crazy. So, Krunk, did you want to try this, or did you just want us to go find a new champion? We can find someone else if you're busy. I understand.
I have missed she who is my wench so much.
Yeah.
It has been hard watching my son grow up from afar. If the sorceress would like to break the rules, then why shouldn't I? Yes, I will help you.
Well, all right. We want to do this after lunch.
Can I take a quick nap? While you all do
10-minute
this?
nap.
Sure.
Alright.
You'll take a nap.
I'm tired.
Good night.
Did one of you toot?
That was me. I'm sorry.
Oh, shit.
And you all notice all of a sudden that Oren was standing there.
Oh.
And you don't know how long he was standing there for.
You frightened me, little one.
I wasn't sure how safe you were. So I just listened for a while.
And?
I mean, you don't seem like an imminent threat. My name's Oren, by the way.
Professor Krunk.
And I'm gonna go find another seat. Look, I was just waiting to find out that he wasn't gonna try to poison y'all.
Eat up. It's delicious.
It is really good.
I know you don't need to, but the mouth feels fantastic.
Split.
He looks around at all this stuff. The worst part of this is I got all this ready for nothing.
Maybe
I mean, it
I'll
might
go
still be here, and when you.
Oh, when I die again,
I take
Right.
good keeping.
I don't think it can leave. But you're more than welcome to try. And just feel free to help yourself to the recliner
She's already asleep.
whenever you're ready to cast this spell. And he's gonna grab the axe.
Alright.
Or is this like True Revivify? True Resurrection? True Resurrection?
Just says
Not being
resurrection.
reincarnated.
It does say just resurrection.
Is it like.
Wow.
It could be either one, I guess. Alright, where do we begin? Teeter-totter, feeder fodder,
Smeeter smolder.
keeter-cotter, banooners? I don't know if I said that right.
Lederhosen.
Beaterhosen. And then cast it.
Krunk version of a spell.
Alright,
Krux version of a spell.
you cast the
God,
spell,
we've got two names.
and you see
Krunk and Qrux.
the cabin begin to bend around you.
Oh boy.
And then you all see it, not just Qrux. And everyone begins to extend.
Oh.
And then, like that, you guys are back at the Shadow Realm
Okay.
with a new companion.
Holy crap. Are we just outside the...
Yeah, and the cave's gone.
I think it worked. Did it work? Did you have a
Yeah.
heartbeat?
Me feel my own heartbeat.
Oh my goodness. Well, it worked. Well, hey. Well, welcome to the Shadow Realm. Not too much to look at. That's where we're heading.
Who are we fighting?
Name's Anima.
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 Yep. He's a lawful evil demon, but he likes to collect like people and souls and stuff like that. And Kess is one of the souls he
Should
collects.
we wait for a female to wake
Oh, it's
up?
gonna be a while to walk there. I can carry her.
Are you sure? I could carry.
Oh no, I got her.
Okay.
They do this all the time. All right.
Then let us make haste. Alright.
We're back in the Shadow Realm. It worked.
He's been resurrected.
It worked.
Holy shit.
Huh?
I had the weirdest snap. I thought we were like spaghetti for a second. And then like we popped
We
back.
Kind of worked.
You walk for the next 4 hours.
Resurrections are hard in the Shadow Realm, it seems.
Jeez.
4 hours.
And
I mean,
you
at least
approach
it didn't
this
turn into
castle.
reborn.
And you see this this
Fair.
dark purple castle that almost seems to, the columns almost seem to breathe as the chains wrap around and sort of like move about. And you notice there's not a drawbridge. There is instead a plethora of chains that sort of reach out as if sensing your approach and make a bridge, a solid bridge for you guys to walk on.
How
You hear
long
a-
is the bridge?
How long? It's
Yeah.
about 20 feet across. And you see just a pit around the castle that is seemingly endless. You hear a voice.
It's only like 7 yards.
You hear a voice from inside. Come inside. I've been expecting you.
Oh,
I don't
you
want to
look at
walk on the chains, so I'm just gonna kind of like hover above them.
Okay.
okay.
And walking across the chains is like those jungle gyms at like parks and stuff. They're sort of like made out of rope. It's kind of like walking on one of those.
Shit.
Where it feels like you're going to fall through, but you don't. But as you enter, you see the castle begin to morph, and it sort of leads you down this path. And you see doorways begin to close off, and there's just a singular way to go.
Well,
Alright.
guess we don't have the element of surprise, which I'm not surprised. I mean, he's kind of a god, so.
Yeah, and honestly, if we can just come to an agreement with Anima, that'd
Huh?
probably be for the best.
That would be good.
You enter this large room. You see 8 floating red orbs, and you see a large throne, and you see a couple of different, what you would recognize as soul containers, maybe his most prized possessions in his throne room, and you see a bunch of large chains hanging from the ceiling, and you see a figure begin to crawl out. This figure stands about 15 feet tall. Let me find him real quick. You see wrapped around his face, almost like a mummy. His face is shaped almost like an angular fish, sort of, with these scales on the back of his head. And the only thing that's visible is his lower jaw, which sort of juts out.
The anglerfish, is that what
Yeah.
you're talking about? Is that the one with the
Yeah.
little lantern thing? Okay.
The
Yeah.
fucked up teeth.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And you see
Really creepy.
his arms sort of folded across his chest, wrapped in wrapping like a mummy. And you see these 2 wings sort of on his back. But the weird thing is, you see these arms from underneath this long robe, sort of reaching out where he would expect his feet to be. But you see a head sort of come out from underneath, and you see these large horns and this long white hair covering the face. So you see a head at his feet as well as the top of his body.
Whoa.
And he sort of lowers himself down onto the throne. Welcome, children. Come to make a trade.
No trade.
Can we see the sights? Sightseeing, you understand, it's our second honeymoon.
I know what you're here for. The Changebringer should mind her own business.
Well, if you know anything about change, the one thing that never changes
It's change.
is change. You can't stop her.
The only person.
As cryptic as ever. I would be willing, and he snaps, and the one that you saw earlier with Kess's, I would be willing to trade if one of you would be willing to take her place.
I was thinking more you just give her to us.
Why?
If I could locate
Because we asked nicely.
the soul vault. if
She's
you
holding
put
it in her
back-
hand.
I know, but if you could, if I were able to locate the soul vault, if you were to put it back, could we take it?
No.
Amongst you have so many. What are
And
the
I
odds?
would love to have more, and I will have more.
Well, I'm sure because that's an inevitability. Because you're very good at what you do.
What's one less when you're going to have an infinite more?
I can't give away without receiving.
Is that like a rule?
What
Not a lot
about
of people think that way.
I could trade for the one you left behind. I've never had a god in my collection.
No,
Absolutely
no.
not.
You know father?
I know many fathers.
Oh yeah, you want her dad?
Asmodeus?
I would not cross Asmodeus if my life depended on it.
What about her mother?
Give Kess. Or I have father here.
She'll give her daddy a
Make a
call.
deception check.
Daddy devil.
I would guide you, but that would call attention to this right now.
Can I just stand intimidatingly
Add a
behind,
D6.
I'll,
Can
behind
I-
her in order
What-
just
what
to
are you doing?
help?
Can I also pull my mask down
One
to
of my
show?
skills.
That's not going to affect him. He's not going to.
Add a
I'm
D6.
placing my hand on
Add a
your...
d6, does he?
Oh,
Add a D6.
shit.
Roll it with a help because I'm gonna stand
So-
behind there and just look as intimidating
roll
as
another
possible.
So,
So advantage?
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
advantage plus the
Another
help, which
D6.
is a D6.
I can't tell if that's a 7 or a 1.
Well, the other one was a 2. That was a 2. So you had 2. Okay. I'm going to use my reaction
Okay.
to activate my Pitchfork of Change to substitute that 2 with an 18 that I rolled.
Nice.
So it becomes 18
So 18,
plus
dirty
whatever.
20, dirty 23.
Okay. He sort of, the arms from underneath his cloak sort of take him back a little bit. You haven't even accepted him as your father. What help could he possibly be?
The relationship between a father and a daughter is one of those mysterious life things.
Do
Who
you
are we
know
to judge?
how much the Lord of Hell would want to get his daughter
You
back?
are right. Think what he would trade for you.
That's not
No.
where I was going with that.
I was thinking more how much he would smite you off the surface of existence
Yes.
because his long lost daughter is in your hands, who was stolen as an infant from him.
Yes.
Saved as an infant.
But
Some
an
would say.
impartial party. Party.
You got gas?
Flatulence?
You are the one that is intruding in my place.
He won't know that. We just have to tell him that you took her.
Well,
You took friend,
kind
want
of hard
back.
to tell him when there is a boon upon you that protects you from him.
Yeah, but I'll go.
Nice. He pulls his mask down. You see these piercing yellow eyes. I see all,
But
including the one that sits upon your shoulder.
Huh?
Lesser demons should mind their own business.
Does Tegan say anything?
You feel him pee on your shoulder a little bit.
do we see any liquid appear?
No. But you do hear the chains wrap behind you where you guys came in to block off the exit.
So, what we're hearing is that you are there is nothing that we could provide short of another soul to replace Kess's.
That is what I collect. Souls.
Hey, Krunk,
Yes.
do you travel with the supplies to make breakfast?
Me don't know.
Oh, he lost all that knowledge. Oh no. Where's Professor Krunk?
This is just Krunk.
Me travel with can of ass whoop. Are we doing this?
Go hold, please. All right, then I'm asking God. Do we have any eggs with us?
Eggs? I don't think so.
So we have like the cookbook, and I made cinnamon rolls today. And there are some recipes that call for eggs. What is the likelihood that we have any eggs?
Roll D100. I don't know where you're going with this, but
I do.
13.
oh, that's not high enough.
You sure she don't want low on that one?
You have 13 eggs.
A baker's dozen.
Pseudo dragon?
Azyla, as you say this,
I know.
the room is dark.
What is the name of this dude again?
Wait, what?
Anima.
You don't see
Anima.
your friends around you. You just hear a voice from the abyss.
How do I spell it?
A-N-I-M.
My child, I cannot help if you are closed off to me. Only you can break the chains that Yishta has placed upon you. Accept my offer, and I can break you of your curse and lend you some of my power.
You help Kess?
I can help you to help Kess.
Daddy.
3 easy payments.
Tegan? Safe?
There is no Tegan. There is only me.
I don't need my lips for, buddy.
You save other souls.
With my power, you may be able to.
50-50?
Baby, no.
I will allow you to lead whatever life you choose. As long as in your death, when you die a natural death, it brings you back to me.
Promise.
I am nothing but a devil of my word. And you see a
Oh, don't sign the
contract appear in front of
paper.
you.
Don't put your blood on the paper.
I may be
Terms and
evil.
terms and conditions.
You hear a voice. You hear him say, although I am the Lord of the Nine Hells, I am not without love for my children.
Daddy.
They were good. Your devil by his cover.
When die.
Accept this pact, and I will free you of your curse and give you some of my power to grow as you please.
When die. What happens?
You will sit next to me and your mother on a throne.
I'm so proud of her.
Okay.
What do you do? So, I will say, you hold up your hands and you see almost these protective chains made out of...
Like mithril.
no, they're made out of celestial energy.
Dragon scale.
Dragon
The
tail.
bright.
Do you choose to break them? This is the only thing that was protecting you from Asmodeus before.
I mean... Hypothetically... Qrux stole me, which would make him the bad guy. Yeah.
What does that have to do with it?
Guess what?
Decisions. I'm gonna break
Yes,
it.
it's going
You're gonna break it?
Yep.
Okay.
to break the protection.
So during this conversation, you watch as another one of your companions bursts into flames, but the flames clear in almost an instant. You see these 2 horns start to grow out of Azyla's head. You see the mask burns off. So I will remove the curse here in a moment for you, and you'll have to refresh it. The
Okay.
cost of accepting his gift is you have to exchange at least one of your levels to a warlock level and take the Pact of
The fiend.
the Fiend.
Whoa. Interesting.
Oh boy!
So,
But you are no longer cursed after I remove all that.
nice.
Congrats on no longer being
So,
cursed.
one of my 10 levels.
So you have to be at least one level in warlock.
You just
You
go
take
here.
more if you think about it.
Reduce that
later
to
on.
9.
Gotcha.
Confirm.
I hope
Use your
you're charismatic
benefits.
enough to
Go
be
down
a
here.
warlock.
Add new, all the way down to the bottom. Add warlock.
To take a latte
Boom.
for me.
You have 1 level.
Latte
Oh, good,
is
you're
in,
charismatic
I want
enough
to
for it.
sleep in a lack mode.
And my patron is the
And
Fiend.
I am in, I
Yep.
feel like I am
Asmodeus.
itch mountain right now.
Okay, the Fiend.
It's mountain.
Latte.
Shoot, I already got it. Again, do you have that cream?
Yeah. For you real quick.
One moment.
Yeah, she's been all over you.
How late do we want to go tonight?
9.
How late?
9?
9.
9.
Yeah. Whoever needs to leave. we'll go off of them. I don't need a specific tactic sheet.
Let's go work in the morning.
Okay. And is that what you want me to shoot for in the future?
Yeah.
Until you tell me differently.
Yep.
What'd you do?
9.
9?
For what?
For so I can go to work.
No.
Two
Oh, is that what you were
Yeah.
answering? I see. I'll take one. Okay.
I had one, but I'm trying not to eat them all. I told them about the Chips Ahoy's.
Oh no, Katie, what is you doing?
Daddy!
You gotta stop.
I almost lost my balance.
I didn't do the part you hate.
I hate it all.
So you can take either one level, or if you want to go half and half, or whoever you want. You don't have to decide that right
So
now.
I can be partial
Yeah.
warlock, partial rogue.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So let's all add up to 10.
Yeah. Or whatever the level is that we do.
Yeah.
What if we become a party of dwarf warlocks?
I mean, I'm not a dwarf, but you know.
We
can
don't get
fix
you
that.
there!
We can fix that.
Don't worry.
True polymorph exists.
Oh goodness.
There are items for that.
There are items for that.
I'll wait for Elizabeth to get back before we
We
close.
don't know what it is.
You know what it is. Oh, baby girl, what are you doing?
I'm gonna go potty before she.
Oh no, baby, what is you doing?
Oh no, baby, what is you doing?
Do they have it?
Do they have what?
No.
That's just for the vibes. I don't Bitch.
What is her charisma?
What is you, bitch?
I
ain't never gonna stop loving you, bitch.
We quote that to each other all the fucking
It's
time.
fucking hilarious.
That's not terrible.
What?
Her charisma.
What is it?
No.
14.
Oh, that's not bad.
So she needed a 13 to be able to get a warlock.
Yeah, I break the rules for that.
You'd have to, the only way D&D Beyond will allow it is if you increase her charisma.
You can turn off class requirements.
Can you?
Yeah. Yep.
News to me.
Whoops.
But we don't typically do that. But Asmodeus would be able to break the fourth wall and break the. So, as the flames clear, and Azyla grows these two horns. Anima sort of steps back, and you hear a voice from Azyla say, "You threatened my kin. Now you will be destroyed." And I would like everybody to roll initiative. We'll record that for next time.
Hell yeah.
That's where we'll end.
Oh, everybody has.
A D6.
Yeah.
Everybody that drink the coffee gets a D6 to their.
Oh, Krunk rolled a 19.
Oh, I think unfortunately, since you took a short rest, yours ended.
I hadn't drinking it yet.
Yeah, you didn't drink the coffee?
Oh.
You had to drink it when it was
Does it
made.
reset on a short rest?
I think so.
Yeah, it,
Yep.
it resets whenever you take a short rest, long rest. Yeah.
That's
Or-
alright.
When is it all day thing?
Yeah, it's the next time you.
Drink it. Okay.
Yeah. Choose. Next time you roll initiative, you roll
Fast forward. I'm sorry, because your mouth is full.
Oh, why am I doing a 4?
Cordio.
27.
Oh boy.
27.
I got a 6 in the D6.
Solra.
26.
19.
Sorry.
26 for Oren. Qrux.
17.
You guys rolled pretty well. Azyla.
Help math.
Huh?
Help math.
Oh, so that's 12 plus 11, so 23. Fucking alert.
Yeah, the D6 I'm sure also helps. Solra, what's your dex?
Did I tie?
You tied with Krunk.
My dexterity is 18.
No, it's higher than his, so you'll
Be
get.
strong, not fast.
No.
And apparently not anymore. He's not smart anymore.
Which is really tragic. I was excited for Professor Krunk.
Professor Krunk.
There has to be a cost to him coming back.
I thought the cost was that everybody else is super old now. Everybody he knows and loves is dying of old
He's
age.
dying.
It's not true that Gwynlian, Petalabon,
Creed's gone.
yeah.
But did he
The
ever
only one
love
that's really old is Milo.
He's not even that old because halflings live for a while.
Yeah.
They live for 250 years.
Azyla is now
What
shit.
age did he come back at?
About middle age.
feisty and horny.
Literally. Literally.
So,
Is that where we end?
yep. So you'll, if you want to look through what you get for certain levels, as the Pact of the Fiend.
Oh, I will check it out.
Have fun deciding
Right.
how much to split those levels.
And then
Yeah,
this
it was
room
not
that we
technical.
attacked.
Oh yeah. Elizabeth did it this time, and hold on, let me pull up my list real quick.
I
think that was the start
choose
of the
the
new round.
start of the new reset.
Are you?
Yeah.
Double check, but you're
Because
probably
this is
right.
session 13.
So go ahead and pick somebody.
Did I hit a character thing with her?
Character goal?
Yeah.
You already got your character goal.
Yep.
That was a
No.
character goal?
Your
Your character goal was confronting
Was-
Asmodeus
Yeah.
and learning of your
Oh.
history and your past.
And exchanging.
I gave it to Azyla.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Oh shoot.
I mean, it would be fun to have Qrux do it, but I think it would be better for a main campaign character to.
All right. So
I'm so excited to have another dwarf
the
in the
future
party.
of your character will be decided next week.
Oh no.
It's the future.
We
of my
saved you,
character.
but two more of us died.
All of our characters.
Yeah, because at this point, whenever one of us passes away in this round, we just go back to our bodies in the material plane.
That is correct. So once you guys hit 0, you guys will go back to your
But
body.
what about Krunk? Does he wake up where he was buried?
You don't know. I believe he's cremated.
Oh dear.
Well, he's in a physical body now. I don't.
Is that how it
Yeah,
works?
I'm pretty sure
Yes.
reincarnation returns your body.
This isn't reincarnation, it's
Or
resurrection.
resurrection
The
returns
change
your body.
bringer has it taken care of.
Okay.
Pretty sure resurrection returns your body.
Yeah.
Because I think resurrection is up to 100 years and true resurrection is over 100 years of
Yeah.
time. And you're not going to have a body after that.
True
point.
resurrection is the longer one.
Yeah. I said
You
true
said-
resurrection is over 100 years.
And you said the other one was 200.
I said it was up to 100 years.
Well, so you gotta print a new mini.
You did?
No, I said we're gonna have to print a new mini
I think I got some new dwarves.
for Kess.
Oh yeah.
It's no longer.
Am I gonna keep the horns? Because I can always add horns to Azyla too.
That's up to you. I mean, you could pull a Hellboy and just break them off.
Just shave them,
Yeah.
But that
pile
would-
them down.
Be like,
I mean, if you decide to relinquish your pact, you would go back, and but you'd also get the curse back as well.
-2 on my saving throw.
Yes. For some of those, were kind of nasty.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I didn't even realize until you reverberated them back.
Yep.
And Elizabeth,
Kitty cat,
when
you have to remember that I am a
Oh,
person who
latte.
is allergic to
Come on.
you. Come on. I already had to put a bunch of Benadryl on my leg.
It's the forbidden fruit.
Ooh, that was satisfying.
Elizabeth, whenever you get a chance, no hurry. Do you mind sending me a message or a picture of what you want Oren's mini to be painted like again? I know you want like white, like clothes, the white cloak and everything, but for everything else,
how do the mini
whatever
dice roll?
specific.
Yeah, I
like
think
hair
I
color.
had a picture.
That's
for,
what I
his
used
like,
all this session.
general
Oh,
appearance.
jeez.
Well, because he's got white hair. He's basically all white.
You gonna
'Cause
steal
he's a
this
reborn.
flower?
So
This
he's-
flower dye?
He's got like vampire-like skin. He's got
He won't
white
let me.
hair.
I won't let her.
I have to look up what his eye color was. I don't know what his eye color was.
I found those at the Yellow Springs
The
game
bookery?
shop. No, Yellow Springs.
The Yellow Springs.
Superfly.
Yep.
Yeah.
I like Superfly.
Yep.
Well, I think
That's where we got
I
effort,
think
though.
his clothes are supposed to be black and red because he grew up in the demon sect.
The deadly demon sect.
With all the sex.
Yep.
Just the two of them.
3.
Well, no, because at that point, I think the other one was the Jade Aura Alliance
Was having issues.
was done for.
But I'm gonna think about that because based on current description, he would look a lot like Ash, except for his hair.
Okay.
And I don't know that
You
I
can
want
take
another
some
character
tissues
with
on the
all
way
of
home
this.
if you need to.
I grabbed the rest.
Okay.
There's not that many
So
left.
maybe
That's fine.
Maybe we would go with the Jadora Alliance.
Just so you know, if you take them, I won't be
Just
upset.
more like that.
I would not feel bad.
They're already in the pocket
Like
of my
greenish
backpack.
gold, that kind
It's
of-
like there's
the,
like
the teal
6
and gold
left.
colors, yeah.
That would look really, really good.
Because,
Yeah,
yeah,
that'd be
with,
cool.
with
Did you need
his
more?
really pale skin and white
Do you
hair,
want
I
more?
think that would look
No,
nice.
that'll
That'll
last
get you
us.
home.
Yep.
I also have some in my car.
Do I still need to send
And
you a
a
picture?
very similarly
No,
crushed up box.
No.
Yes, very similar.
It's more like tiny details.
Great
that
minds
you
think
like
alike.
improvise, or do you want to get specific? to
I'm not super
specifically the
specific.
necklace.
That would probably be wood or gold. If you think you needed more gold accent.
So Annabelle's still with Asmodeus?
I think
I would assume so, unless you feel
She's the
differently.
queen of hell.
No, that was her life goal.
You look up.
Her life goal was to be the queen of hell.
Well, no, her life goal, one of her driving goal for a while there was to serve Asmodeus, and then Asmodeus went silent, and that was a little concerning. And so she's like, I need to make sure he doesn't go silent yet. So her life goal was to serve the Lord of Hell. And if she can serve him by being his queen, even better.
Pulling up his
That's
description
torturous.
real quick so I can get his
Did you want this box for your cup? Or did you have somewhere safe?
Send me a text.
Oh, he's got
I know in that
black
one
eyes.
thing it had the little edges. I don't know.
Blacked out eyes.
Yep.
You wanted it or not.
His eyes are completely black.
Okay.
Everybody have a good
I don't even
time.
think he's
Yeah.
got Slaria.
Did you have fun?
I don't
Of
think
course,
he's
I've been looking forward to this for weeks.
Slaria.
I
whatever
was
you call
kind
the
of
white card.
surprised that I'm now partial warlock because my whole goal was to be a full rogue the whole time.
Yeah, that's what happens when you
I
put
mean,
cards
I
in the deck of many things.
That's also what happens
You,
when
you would have the
make a
people,
deal
but it's
with
all
the devil.
black, so you wouldn't be able to see
It's
it.
my dad.
So you wouldn't want me to do like a deal with the zombies where they have
Listen.
black
Of all of the
With
player
white dot
characters here,
to show you what you're
Desi,
looking?
I'm not gonna judge.
I'd just rather be just totally black.
Just black.
Like
My child.
Because I want it
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Mama.
Yeah, like that. Because I want it obvious that he's not.
cute,
Well, that's not mine.
alive, or
I'm excited for the breakdown.